Live from the Loki studio for this Thursday, the 7th of August, it's Back Pocket. Brought to you as always by our endearing and emotional Back Pocketeer patrons. This week starring Sug Delana.
Very slow walking corridor scenarios. He accidentally pressed a button there, I should point out.
Redhep Snrub.
If you're into these types of games, it's delightful.
Where's Get-a-Thesaurus? Delightful. Yaburaseni.
Nah. Next one.
Next one.
Please.
And special guest, Not Yep.
That's how you
come
play.
last if you didn't come at all.
Thank you very much, Joe, for winning.
That's all right.
And behind the scenes, it's Soj, Liu, and Eleda.
Now, mirror on the wall, who's the most pockety of them all?
It's Back Pocket.
And welcome to Back Pocket Chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for coming to watch the show. Tonight on the show, we step into the world of high culture and art in Next Slop Model, and we row your boat in paddle, paddle, paddle. And we're joined by the ever so lovely Peyton. Hello.
He wasn't making eye contact with me.
Yeah,
I'll just
he's
look
got a
this
big
way.
thing. He doesn't like making eye contact with anyone. I don't
We'll
know if
just
you'll
have a
notice
staring.
during the course of the show, and welcome back to the show. You've been on
you
a
so
few
much.
times before. That he will look like over your shoulder. Basically, anything he can do to avoid looking at a woman directly in the eyes. He
It's
makes direct eye
scary.
contact with me all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right there.
sexy.
Lock in here.
You're like, "What?"
It's because the
Hi,
last...
Peyton. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
It's
having
engaging,
me.
isn't it? This is what's happening here. Kalel, no. Sorry. Love your impression up the top of the show, Peter.
Enough champagne to fill denial.
Denial. Oh,
I
dear.
did sing most of Imagine as well.
We have
but
that on
got
file
cut.
now, so
That
that's
got
good
cut.
to have for future reference
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the eyes are to be looked at. What a callback. What a callback indeed.
Yeah.
Just before your time.
Yeah, because I'm...
It was 8 years ago, and you're 7.
I'm 7. Yeah, I'm 7, so I don't really know about much. I love blocks
That's it.
and drawing.
Surely you're on
Minecraft.
Lego at this point.
I'm on
You've
Lego.
moved past Duplo.
I'm getting scammed on Roblox.
Nice.
Nice.
And the next joke I was gonna make probably isn't appropriate.
It would
so.
be very
Save
inappropriate.
it for a little later in the show.
Yeah.
We should wish Peyton a happy birthday. It's your birthday yesterday.
Hang on,
Chat.
I'm gonna need an up. Yeah, in the middle. And thank you so much.
You're so welcome. How are you feeling?
Older,
Yep, that'll happen.
not wiser.
Oh, you
Also-
should-
Nice.
Wiser than other people in this space right now, but not wiser myself, you know?
Yeah, all right.
I think, people saying,
take that.
older, wiser. I think it's an unrealistic expectation to set. I think you should be allowed to get stupider the older you get.
100%.
I think you will get stupider, but you will feel like you're getting smarter, and that causes the conflict.
You go into
You
a
will-
state
you
of
will-
denial.
Yes, denial.
Denial.
It's a river in Egypt.
You will hold yourself in more like contempt. Oh, someone said it's not contempt. In high regard that you think you're more knowledgeable on things, but quietly everyone is just behind your back and sometimes in front of your back, just telling you you're
Okay,
wrong.
people.
Can I say there's some good do's going on tonight?
Yeah,
you.
actually,
Ruby's
speaking
rocking
of
a good
which,
do. Fancy cut over there, Gus. You're looking very sharp.
thank you very much.
Peyton,
Yes.
glamorous as always.
Always enjoy your socials about your hairdressing adventures.
We're not sponsored by Stevie English, but if you want to do my hair, Stevie, I won't accept any other. What do they call them? The people that do the hair?
Well, you
Dresses?
need to.
No, they're
barber.
more
Because
advanced.
I go to
Stylist.
Ella.
Yeah,
I go to Ella, and Ella is the best because she gets me drunk every time
So
I
yeah,
come.
this is the thing. Your post was I'm getting my hair done, and in front of you was
An empty bottle of
No,
Prosecco.
it was a full glass of sparkling, a full glass of like wine, and a coffee next to it. A full like large coffee, and I was like, "You're just gonna piss yourself."
And
as
that
you
was
sit
the
there.
that was the most limited I've been because I drove myself. Most of the time I don't drive, and then every time my wine gets empty, they're like, I look away, and then it's full again.
To see.
That's good service.
Look, I think I'm a little jealous of the fact that like women spend a lot longer at the hairdresser with like coloring and
Gus.
a lot more things. Let me finish. I got this. I can land this plane,
They
Peter.
prefer the term bitches.
Anyway, guys' haircuts, or at least the ones I go to, are like messy, fast. There's a lot of hair going everywhere, and they're like, "You want a beer?" I'm like, "No, I don't want a liquid that I've got to try and sit here and drink while you're doing it, and just gets hair in my mouth and everywhere." Whereas like you guys get like, hey, you got 10 minutes to kill. You got 50. We get like half an hour to kill sometimes. Don't
I
you?
have 3 hours.
Women really do have it easy.
3 hours.
what I'm
I
hearing.
leave that place and I don't know where I am or how much I've spent.
I would
That's
go
good,
there and
though.
just not get my head on, just sit there and be like, I think that's just a bar.
Well,
The thing is that you go and get a haircut, and you'd probably get an expensive haircut, and let's say it costs you $80.
Mine cost 50.
Okay, that's good. That's a well-valued haircut.
And I did
You're not
mention
getting
earlier-
a lot of premium beer along with that $50 pay.
But I pay to not have a beer because I went to another place that was like all backpackers. They're like, "You want a beer?" I'm like, "It's 9 in the morning." So yeah,
It's 5
Whereas
o'clock
you're
somewhere.
there for hours getting your hair coloured and styled.
yeah.
That's like you're there, you're in for that's a day. That's
Yeah.
a day on the town.
True.
I usually leave there and then I'll make someone meet me for further drinks afterwards. Sometimes
further
my own
drinks.
hairdresser. I've met her.
Yeah, your haircut can
Is
also be
that sorry?
priest.
But is that like you're sitting there you're like, "So what are you doing after this?" Like kick-ons?
No, it's like
after
I walk
you're
down the street and then they'll walk down. All of them will walk down the street because they all go.
And you're like, "Are we going to the same?" Oh
Yeah.
my god, this is so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little more
you-
like surreptitious than
yeah, it's
Yeah.
So
casual.
not just stalking your hairdressing crew to the pub afterwards?
No.
Sure, okay. Well, I did want to point out that I had a wonderful experience at the hairdresser earlier this week getting this do done. And the best part about it was that they did the thing where they start by doing the razor cut, but I had really long on top and I had the mow and all the shave. And I've told you this,
I know, and I wonder if you should tell other people.
I was gonna say,
Okay, this
is
is
it gonna be
content,
something that
Peter.
looks good in
Yeah,
his
just
head and
paint an
no one
interesting
else's?
picture.
Okay, let me paint said picture, Peter.
Okay.
Okay, the short version was that for a split second, I had like the sort of longer hair on top, it was hanging in front, the full shave on the sides, and I kind of look like Henry Cavill for a split second. And it's what I've always wanted. Someone posted in the Discord a picture of me being like, a picture of Henry Cavill as Superman. They were like,
No.
I thought it was Gus for a second. Thank you so much. I was very flattered. Now I realize there are other parts of me that do not represent the Man of Steel, and that's fine. But for a split second, I had the haircut that I wanted, but I couldn't manage it because he was like, I was like, oh, this is it. And he was like, you don't want this. And he meant that there was like so much to manage on top that it would constantly be like, unless it's sitting in the exact right way. The ego is fine. The ego is still.
We're getting a whole lot of justification
But it
right
was
now.
just, for a moment, I got to stare at myself and be like, that's perfect. And then straight away, the rest of it's cleaned up and I like where it is. But for
No, you look good. You're
for a
tidy.
moment, it was perfect.
But there's a sharper haircut than all of us.
Oh, there is indeed.
And it is upstairs.
I like how he left the pause for the reveal as well. That is
so
fine.
had to get the
Thank you,
angle.
Mr.
Look at
Swift.
this guy.
Oh, turn the cameras off that he controls.
Oh, wow.
Joshua is 31 years old. He lives in.
No, it was interesting that I had a photo, I should have shared it with you guys, of Peter styling Josh's hair about a week ago when it was quite long. And you like did a nice little center
I wet a
part.
comb. I ran it through his hair. I did a nice little center part. I gave him a little kiss on the cheek.
He did not-
and he didn't enjoy it.
No.
The way you described that experience just then is absolutely not how it happened, though.
Please tell
was-
us, Josh.
Oh, it was very rough. it was a
Didn't even
a
offer you a
comb-
beer.
A comb that wasn't even like it wasn't meant to be used for what he was using it for.
So
What do you mean?
So you like the build up. You need a little bit of that foreplay before going in rough.
That's what I would prefer.
Yeah.
Just me personally,
Light
you know what I
This
mean?
is a really great
spit
therapy
on it. I
session that we're
spit on
having
the
here.
comb.
You did. It was
dim
very
the
wet.
lights.
It was very
It was
wet.
arguably too wet.
Arguably too wet.
It was problematic.
Oh, dear. Wonderful.
Anyway.
And Ruby, your hair looks wonderful as always.
Yeah.
I complimented your hair on the first
No,
pass.
Yeah.
I think I was editing something of yours and I just had to message. I was like, your hair looked freaking awesome this time.
I'm-
as it does all the time.
I'm so happy with how it turned out. To a point where I'm planning to go back more frequently just so I can upkeep it properly.
Well, careful. Don't go to overkill now. Like, it
No,
looks good.
because the last time I went, it looked great, and then I waited for too long, and it was too overgrown everywhere. But if I go more frequently, at least I can like upkeep the layering and stuff.
Well, speaking of which as well, I did say to my hairdresser, I was like, and this is also a chance to like, a little humble brag here. I'm like, I'm running the City to Surf this weekend, so I need a little less on top. And he's like, that's not going to help you. It's like, very dry. His sense of humor, my
Can you like
hairdresser.
drill some holes into my head so I go faster?
Unlike Josh's haircut, which was very wet.
And built for speed, apparently. There's a touch of the Henry Cavill about
I guess
you.
it looks fast, does it? Does that mean it looks fast?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you
it
look
looks like
fast.
you,
Okay.
you
You got a
run
nice
in
wave.
here. And
Yeah,
you've got
okay,
to
right.
switch
You look
I've
to
been
the side.
driving my convertible.
You're the Flash. You're like Ezra Miller.
Oh yeah, exactly like that.
That's what
You're
I try
just
and
like
base
him.
most of
Them.
my interactions
Them?
on. Yeah.
Exactly.
Them.
And Adele,
You're just
you look
like
lovely as well, even with Josh's hand in front of your face. Stop.
She's gonna
my
get you
shot.
again, dude.
She's my fellow ginger.
Yeah, she has killed me once before.
Let's get another camera up there. We'll get the Adele cam.
Yeah.
We
should.
More cameras. More cameras.
I agree.
Hair talk done.
Done. Next.
Can we get the ding? Hair talk done.
Hey,
Yay.
hair talk done.
We can move on.
Now
Time for
it's
a little-
time for a
for-
Labobu. It stands for a little bit of backup. Labobu.
Oh, I don't like that.
Labobu.
I like it.
I like it.
Let's.
Labob.
I like it.
A labob. Welcome to a little bit of backup, where we back up and look at something that's little. I don't know how that segment works. We're gonna look at some news.
Can we
and
get a
talk about
crash
something
zoom on
that's-
Gus's crotch?
I put my hands there. Stop it.
Not my penis.
Not my wiener. Speaking of, this is brought to us by Reese Wild.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
That's really fitting, isn't it?
Good stuff.
Oh, love that. The great sound choice, Josh. And as usual, when we have a segment sponsored by Reese, we take a listen to a sound from the wild that he sent in. So without any more stalling, Josh, take us to the wild.
Full disclosure, I haven't listened to this one, so I don't actually know what it starts with.
Ruined my roll in there.
Oh no, that's good. That's perfect.
And there we go. I think I know what it is, but I'll let the rest of you all guess so I can whittle down the
It
responses.
sounds like my cat Gandalf snoring.
That's fucking loud for a cat.
But you put a microphone right up in that grill?
And then you still get the...
No, my cat doesn't go around.
No, my old housemate's cat, when she used to like sleep on my chest, I just get her face right there, and all I hear is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xena snores quite
Potential cat,
significantly.
Josh.
Cat snore. Okay.
Not a cat snore.
Sorry, I was late on the buzz because Battlefield just crashed.
Well, that's going to make this interesting at least.
Yeah.
Peyton, you want to have a guess what that noise was? or should we
Well,
hear
my
it again?
next thing. Can we hear it again? Because it's
That's
a
first.
snore.
First one speak. Yeah, or like just like a.
I can't tell if it's an inhale or an exhale.
Both.
The
Sounds cutie.
you can hear the which makes me think it's
Also
a
be
dog.
Scardy.
Josh,
Could also be
That's
Scardy.
Yes.
what-
is it Peter?
It's not Peter.
You snore
I
very
snore
loud.
way worse than that.
Yeah,
Easily.
that's why.
that's a quiet snore.
That was what made me
recorded up
hesitant.
close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nose snore.
Yeah.
Peter would be a full mouth
That's
snore.
oh, there it is.
Maybe it's is it Fenrir? Is
I was gonna say I think it sounds like a puppa.
Is it a pup?
Dog? No.
No
Oh,
doggo.
okay. Is it a seal?
Oh no,
That's a great guess, Ruby.
we forget
not.
every week.
It's not a seal.
We've got a week off.
I think that's all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that
is.
is right.
Yeah.
Reveal
Reveal, please.
snoring
Good
animal.
answer. Good answer.
Oh,
Whoa! But it's not asleep. It's just.
Oh,
Is it?
It's just tired.
It's a
Oh.
sleepy
Look at
baby.
your fat lips.
can we go on a trip to the farm?
Oh
we
my
should
god!
do live from a farm.
I'd die.
Can you need to do it with hairy moose though? 'Cause
Yeah,
hairy moose-
Highland
Highland
coos.
cows?
I'm seeing them in real life. Well, I've seen them in real life
So
here, but I'm
tasty,
seeing them
though.
in Scotland.
Not Highland
that's okay.
cows.
Not
No, I
Highland
just-
cows.
No, I agree. I just like that cow is so adorable, and I'm just like I forget they have full personalities.
They're full-on mammals.
They're
Yeah.
full mammals, and
Yeah.
they're
They're
so
beautiful.
delicious. Thank you, Reese, for cute cow and not doing a seal this week. First time in a while.
Yeah.
A
Potentially.
cow's kind of like a seal.
Yeah.
Land
seal?
Land seal.
Yeah.
Let's not stretch that one out anymore. We're going to have a quick chat about Battlefield 6 because you're probably all playing it right now. The Battlefield 6
Or in the
open
queue for it.
beta.
I was
gonna say,
That's
yeah.
true, actually. You might be in the queue. You might be still downloading. Battlefield is back, baby. This was announced on the 25th of July that this will be coming out on October 10th. And the open beta started literally an hour ago and will be going for 2 weekends. Currently, I believe this is for early access with a code, so this isn't open to the public. This is invite only. But on Sunday, that will be open to the public. And then next week, starting on Thursday at 6 p.m., so in a week from today, or literally now, there'll be an open public beta that will run over the weekend as well. Weekend 1, we'll have 3 maps to play on: Siege of Cairo, Liberation Peak, and I'm going to say Iberian Offensive, and 5 game modes: Conquest, Domination, King of the Hill, and there's another 2 in there that we haven't seen. This is a bit of B-roll that someone has there, but Josh is currently trying to get his way in there so we can get him to do things.
We were in,
and then we crashed.
But the crash
It crashed, and so now we're looking at this.
So now we're watching that. First of all, oh god, is that actually the queue number? That's quite fascinating to stare at. Peter,
Let's leave that up for the rest of the
of the
I
show.
thought that was
It's
kind of
just
interesting.
You can, if you
this
want.
just
It's going to
kinda-
move pretty quick.
It is. This has kind of snuck up on me, but Peter, I know you're a big Battlefield fan. Ruby, Peyton, I don't imagine you guys big fans of this series at all.
I'm never good at shooting. Like, even when I play Destiny, it's like, if I can be a sniper, I'm good at sniping, because if I have the
be
chance
recon.
to be sitting there and pointing,
Fair enough.
but don't ask me to do this.
You can't
I
walk
will
and shoot.
make us all lose.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, everyone needs someone to drag as a medic, which you can do in this one. Okay, it's the little things, because this feels quite... I'm going to say there's like small updates and changes here, but this does look like a return to form in terms of your Battlefield 3 and 4, but mainly 3, I think.
Yeah, so they didn't have a great time with 2042. No one had a great time with 2042, EA notwithstanding. And a big part of that was because they went for the 128-player servers, which is too big. The maps weren't interesting enough. They were too big. The vehicles didn't play well, so these large maps with vehicles that didn't play well. It all felt too disconnected.
The units were like character, almost hero shooter versus
the hero shooter stuff was another problem, but I think like I could have accepted that had it been a better Battlefield experience. It felt like, you know, they've always had big maps and there's skirmishes happening in lots of different places, but there does feel like a cohesiveness to the whole thing. And particularly, you know, I like playing Rush, pushing through a map, and that then feels like everything gets integrated. The collapse of buildings makes more sense because you have to go near them.
It's all choke points, but still feels big. You're right about the
Yeah.
player count with the... Like, isn't that a funny example of the greater gaming public thinking they want something and having it delivered and realizing it doesn't actually work well, going, more players must mean more fun, and it just kind of broke the format and it just created these weirdly sparse maps, and yeah, it's strange. I think they patched 2042?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a lot of work to get it to a place where it was kind of a good game again, but by that stage it had just lost its player base entirely.
Is it 2142? Because
2140?
or is that
I'm thinking.
Blade Runner?
I always think Blade Runner. I get that very confused. We're gonna get that wrong.
You're thinking 2049?
But this
2047?
HR186 says
remember.
BF2042. Yeah.
Yep.
But again, this looks like they've been doing a heap of work in the development of this with playtesting and getting input from the greater public, influencers. Well, that's what they've been advertising,
Yeah.
is that they've really made sure this one, it's the sort of Battlefield Labs kind of element of it that they say has got it to where it is.
This is all rhetoric until people actually get their hands on it, and it does feel like a Battlefield game.
Yeah, Josh.
But the thing that makes me the most excited about all of this is the fact that you do not need to log into your EA account. I believe you do not need to log into your EA account to play if you buy it on Steam, which is not true of most games from EA. It definitely wasn't true of 2042 because they were trying to incentivize growing the EA ecosystem, which obviously they can monetize, and that stops a lot of people from jumping into the game. And so I think, I believe it's true if you buy the game on Steam, you do not have to go through your EA account. But I haven't played. But it is like, that's a sign that they're focusing back in on the player base as opposed to broader monetization and the concept of this being a game as service that's going to be making EA a bunch of money. It doesn't make them any money if no one wants to play it. So
Yeah, that's
back to
essentially
basics,
it.
basically.
Small fact check. You don't need the EA app. You still need an EA account.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you don't
right.
need to launch it through Origin.
You don't need to, yeah.
As an example,
Is
if
it
you
even
have
Origin
a,
anymore?
It's called EA. It's called EA app.
It's just the EA app.
Yeah.
But I
If
think
you
it's
launch
still
a game,
Origin on Mac, isn't it?
maybe.
Potentially.
But
That's so
that whole
retro.
ecosystem is not. Origin doesn't really exist anymore, I guess.
No.
But if you launch a game through the Xbox app, that's an EA game, it will launch the EA app that then launches the game. So yeah.
Yeah. Look, hopefully it's
Convoluted.
slightly more streamlined. I'm looking forward to this just as we said, we played a lot of Battlefield back in the day. Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 was huge. This, like, if I squint, apart from obviously the graphic fidelity and like it's going to be a better looking game when you're in it, but like if I squint, I feel like I'm looking at Battlefield 3. I don't know if that's just me. Like
I agree.
it genuinely feels like the old game, which so strange to come full circle. But again, a huge draw card for this for a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of memes, a lot of stuff on the internet, is people getting sick of a game that I'm playing a lot of these days, Call of Duty, and all the skins, and all the wackiness, and all the silliness, and people are just happy to play. Get out there, play Mill Sim, I believe they're called. Not even just play something. just play a game that is trying to simulate a military environment and stick to that and just be about the gameplay and not the pageantry around it, I think, which could be refreshing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Real war.
Real war, like back in the day.
And Battlefield has always been, historically for me, has been the fun PC shooter. You jump in and you can muck around with friends, and there's a bunch of ways to play. You know, you can spend a map just trying to get the jet and fly around in the jet, or you can be running around in an ATV together and you're just moving around as a squad, as opposed to something like Counter-Strike, which is a real
Super
PC
round.
shooter, but it's a lot sweatier.
Yeah.
You can be sweaty in this, but you can also have fun.
This was all announced as well. They did a big expo. What were they actually called the event that they held a couple of weeks ago? It was like a Battlefield presser event.
Yeah.
In that they dropped a bunch of trailers. One of the trailers that they did put in there, it was a little sneaky one that I was very excited about, is and we don't have the footage here, but basically they're hinting at doing a battle royale again, which is using the Ring of Fire that was in Battlefield 5. That literally ran for like 2 weeks before no one, like the player base for that dropped out, even though it has one of the greatest trailers for a battle royale, one of the greatest video game trailers of all time. Look up the Battlefield 5 battle royale trailer with the remake of Burning Down the House. It's such an amazing trailer. It was such a cool mode. No one was there, but they're bringing it back for this apparently, and it's like the same huge. Yeah, I'm hoping that people want to play that one too, because I think it has cool potential.
Well, the trailer for this one had Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, right?
That is true. Wasn't it like a sort of a slightly acoustic version or something?
Maybe.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It was definitely edited for the trailer. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
made
yeah.
instrumental gaps and stuff in it.
I mean, yeah, that's
Pull up, battling their fields.
well, that's it. It's the destruction again is the thing I'm very much looking forward to. I've got my friends who I play with who camp all the time have been sharing memes about campers are screwed, watching buildings just fall down. They're genuinely frightened. They're like, I don't know if we're going to be able to play this, man. So yeah, I love that energy. And again,
Battlefield for me was always the one that felt like shit was hitting the fan all of the time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as soon as you drop in, you are shitting yourself with the noise and the
And it's in
effects
the
and the
fan.
smoke and
Yeah.
the,
Spawning
it
on
was
your
just-
team, on your squad
yeah.
mates. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
It's
It
jumps
just
straight
like
in.
no, I'm not gonna say that.
Say it.
No.
Wait,
Do
mute
it.
everything and say it, and just get our reactions to it.
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
No, you can't say that, Josh.
No, yeah.
You
See,
can't-
no,
You can't
yeah.
say that. Yeah.
I think I need to go home. I don't
yeah.
think I can be in this
You just
environment
heard
anymore.
you just heard a war crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah. Well, it's this weekend. Pete, you might play some next week, potentially.
If you feel like
I'm going
it.
to try and play it this weekend for sure.
Oh, I meant
Yeah.
more like maybe stream some as well.
Yeah,
you'll
but
definitely be playing.
yeah, that'll be Sunday it closes, so maybe Sunday night I can jump in.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, as I mentioned, next week there'll be an open to the public beta kicking off on the Thursday at 6 p.m. So we might look at doing something fun that can involve a lot of people. So
You
yeah,
guys doing something fun?
something fun, something different.
crazy.
You know.
Q check before we
Quick Q
close
check.
this segment. out?
Let's leave it up for the whole show. I'm loving this thing. Oh man.
Ooh. You've
We were
moved
at
50,000.
200 before.
Yeah.
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 You're flying through.
That's not something we'll be playing soon, but here's what we have been playing all this week.
Trace the call. That's what this means. Trace the call. Trace the call. We're live.
Everyone. Different movie. What we've been playing is the segment where we talk about what we've been playing. But before we talk about what we've been playing, we talk about the most beautiful man on the face of the planet.
Stop it.
Nicritex.
A little cutie. Nothing beats a Jet 2
We
holiday.
have to be doing something wrong. Like, it's those
Right
clips
now.
of like me just throwing up.
You know what? I literally thought that what if it.
Why? Great minds.
When Nick Belling sponsors a segment. Sorry, I keep fucking doxing that boy.
He
When
knows we know him.
Nicritex sponsors a segment.
He prefers that. He prefers Nick Belling over Nicritex typically.
Call me by my name.
And his
When-
address is.
When this guy
1, 2, 3.
sponsors a segment, we play a little game called. What's it called? Screenshot in the dark. I'm here in the dark. Video game. Look at.
Look at
We're
me,
going to
I'm
play
in
a
the
little game around a screenshot in the dark. We're going to see a series of screenshots from a video game, each less obscure than the one before it. The earlier we can guess it, the more brownie points you get. You can
Murder in
spend
the
those
Dark?
brownie points on Murder in the Dark.
Minecraft.
Now you gotta
You're
shout
out.
your name.
You'll see your name
Her
first.
name is Minecraft. It's a
my
beautiful.
name.
It's a family name.
Oh Christ.
I've played this. Don't know what it's called.
Ruby.
Yeah. That's you.
Cars 2. All right.
Can we hear Cars too?
There's 2 of them.
Good point.
Gus. Gran Turismo
Which one?
2.
Peyton.
No, you only get one guess.
Fast cargo zoom.
He just answers it.
Whoa. Go on, Peter.
What the? What the?
Oh, is it like Sims for cars?
It looks like one of the ones that you can do at like an actual the arcades and stuff.
Off to Mazda.
That's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of. Take your time.
Chat'll know this. Chat'll be shouting this, but I don't think.
That map kind of looks like a dog's head.
There's footage? What's happening?
The gifts don't loop.
Oh,
The gifts don't loop.
Last one, Peter.
Cars 1?
Gran Turismo 3.
It was Gran Turismo 1.
Son of a.
Nice.
Down. Gran Turismo.
Gran Turis. There you go.
Gotta love it.
Gran Turismo. Out now on PlayStation.
Thanks, Nick Belling.
Thanks, Nick Belling. We're going to talk about the games that we've been playing this week. I'm going to kick us off because I've been playing the most recent release, which is Grounded 2. How is that the most recent release? Can I check these things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that checks
No, verified. Oh, no, you're more recent.
You lie.
You know, I lied to you. But I've been playing Grounded 2, and that is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the survival video game.
Nice.
You play the shortest living human, Joshua Swift. This time around, you're set loose in the local public park, a massive expansion over the first game's suburban backyard, and you'll take on the game's biomes and bugs with up to 3 friends. The game has, like, as soon as you jump in, it's super charming. It's really beautifully written. It is an Obsidian Entertainment game. There's a lot of polish in its presentation. And there's a lot of humor in the character dialogue, in the world building, and even in the game design itself. The kinds of things that you can build in this survival game are cute and funny. This is obviously a sequel, and one of kind of my biggest disappointments about this game is that it's an early access sequel. Like, they spent an entire game ironing out the bugs, pun intended, and yet they still have done the same thing with this launch, which is another early access. We're not sure that it's finished yet. Just finish a game. Developers, if you're out there listening, just finish your games, please. It can't be that hard.
That's it.
I was going to make a joke, but I won't.
You can make a joke.
I was going to say they must be women. They can't finish.
You need better lovers, Peyton. This game's biomes, as an example of the fun of this, the game starts as news coverage of something happening at this park, and a ice cream truck crashes. So the snow biome in this is just the ice cream that fell out of the Mr. Whippy
that's
van.
so cool.
Things like that. There's design everywhere, and you know this game is like beautiful, and the sense of scale is beautifully realized. So all those little details, or big details, are really nicely presented and rendered. You cut down towering blades of grass, and you can float around on the seeds of dandelions, and it's quite a magical experience. But then, of course, as you're seeing, and I'm on the back of a bug here, but at least for the first couple of hours, it's very intimidating when you come across a spider or another creepy crawly that wants to eat your brains, because I think bugs are disgusting.
Yeah.
And they're really intimidating. I don't have the arachnophobia mode on. You can turn that on, and I believe it turns the spiders into just blobs.
Yeah. That was the
So
same in
they
the first
aggressive blobs,
Yep.
but I like being scared, but I do find them gross. I kill all the weevils. The bigger map means that there is an emphasis on traversing the landscape, and that's where buggies have been introduced. You're looking at me on a buggy right now. Buggies are the vehicles in the game which is
Oh, I see.
tame insects.
Got it.
And there's quite a process to taming an insect. It's a big part of building out a base is building a hatchery and the pen for or the ant nest for your mounts to live in. And so that's how you kind of get around the world. After the first couple of hours, you're kind of the introductory missions. You know, you build your first base, you start building your first armor, and then you can get through the dungeon effectively to get the egg that you need to grow this beautiful soldier ant. But yeah, it is kind of annoying that it's not out. There's 30 hours of content in here, but there's still, you'll run around on your ant's back and you get to an invisible wall that says like under construction, the next area, but with little U-sized under construction tape, not actual under construction tape that you're reading is like the size of a wall. But it is very cool. I like survival games. I think this setting for a survival game is a brilliant idea, and it plays really well. It's just as interesting to me that, I mean, all these survival games, it's almost like you have to launch a survival game in early access.
Yeah, but also not one that like has such a glaring kind of like, oh, we built up to this point. And that's
Yeah.
what happened in the first game that really turned me off it, to a point that I was like, I'll come back when this is ready. And I kept seeing it on Microsoft Preview saying...
I felt the same.
It was like, oh, preview. I'm like, I don't want it then. Tell me when it's ready. It finally comes out and I'm just kind of like, I'm over this now.
I want to fly that
killing
bee.
the bee?
No, I do not attack the bee. Why would I attack the bee? Bees
Because
are beautiful.
it's got a bar at the top.
I could fight it, but I've chosen not to.
Bumblebee.
But it seems
Did
sick.
you-
Can you tame it?
I assume so. I assume I can give it nectar and
I was going to say, can you
Put
get
a
flying mounts as well? I would hope.
I believe so,
Yeah,
but
cool.
I am nowhere near
Did
there.
you see the original Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah, not for a long time. I named my character Rick Moranis.
Nice. Well, there is an ant in that like, it's a sad scene.
Yeah.
And it's like a big prosthetic. And so it's like, yeah, as much as bugs are gross, I have a fondness for this based on that movie. And I'm like, it is cool. And just that little... what did I play? Tinykin, when you're like a
I
little
love-
character in
love
running around a
Tinykin.
house. Like, just the idea of playing miniature in a big world never really gets old. And it's good enough to run a second game on. How interesting are the environments, as in like... Because again, it's a cool looking game, but... It's samey in the space of you're running around.
Well, this first area looks exactly the same as the first game, or what I played of the first game. So that was a little bit disappointing. And I haven't gotten to the next area yet.
Yeah, okay.
It'll probably take me 10 hours.
Because the thing I like is
about
the
3.
skybox and the big things that you can see everywhere, but the actual moment-to-moment kind of area, it's fine. It's just kind of like...
Yeah, you
feels
go into nests and you that's how you kind of explore an area is going underground.
I think it's that I got lost in the first one a lot, and I can see that happening here, which is that's the point. Like you're stuck on a lawn and you're trying to find your way out, but I found it frustrating.
Yeah, I really like all the building. That was, I think, what put me off the first game, and it probably was to this point once they've wrapped up the first game. But there's a good amount of like grid-based building, and I believe you can freeform build as much as you want as well. So I'm sure we're going to see some really cool creations in here. But I found like I was like falling through the map a bit in the first game because I played it quite early on. I haven't seen any of that here. I've seen bugs fall through the map, like insects fall through the map, and I've seen like there's pretty hitchy with its frame rate. Like it does feel a bit early accessy in its performance, which is frustrating. But yeah, I really like the presentation of the game and the progression as well, which is you earn science points by completing missions and by scanning objects that you pick up and learning. You learn things you can build from those materials, but you also get science points which you can spend on getting access to a deeper library of blueprints to build things. So there's at least at the start here, there's a really solid like thrusting of where you should be where your gameplay should be going, which I find is a challenge with some survival games where you kind of just get plopped in. It's like you could do literally anything. This has a pretty good guided first couple of hours that reward you quite well.
Is there any... Oh, sorry, you go.
I was going to say, you keep opening your map in it. Is it like when you've got the map closed, does it have any sort of indicator to know you're going in the right direction, or do you have to keep opening it to check to make sure you're going the right way?
I was traveling. I think that was the first time I'd been on an ant, so on a mount. So I'd gone off track. You kind of get to know. There's no compass.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is, and I don't have it yet. But I'd done most of my navigation by landmarks, and at that point I was like, I don't know where I am. But the map is,
Take a left at the sneaker.
yeah,
to the apple core.
totally, yeah.
I've been around
the
this
map is pretty
grass
robust.
far too many times.
Is there any element of, and I don't remember if this is in the first, I'm just presuming it might be, is there any element of management of other bugs and like automating any of the kind of survival and crafting and harvesting stuff? Because I just assumed worker ants is like, is that a thing? You have a hatchery? Like,
not that I am aware of, but
Okay.
you can, when you're riding an ant, recruit other ants to fight alongside you, so they'll follow you.
Right, okay.
But so maybe with the combat, I don't think with resource management. But I do think that this game, like all these games, will play better with a group of 4 people.
sending people out for missions and being like, you go collect this, you go do this, and we'll...
Even just like, it was satisfying building the little hut that I've built, which is like, a 3x3 basic grass thing. And it took a while to get those resources, but the promise of the potential of it is like one of those exciting things. Like a Valheim,
living in a share grass
the
hut.
more-
The joys.
well, just the more materials you
Totally.
can get quicker. And one of the great quality of life things about this game, which I don't think was in the first, and I haven't seen in a survival game. I'm sure it's in other survival games. But your resource collection tool is an omni tool, and so it's a shovel, an axe, a whatever. You use it.
whatever,
You use it
yeah.
for everything. You use it, so it only takes up one inventory slot.
Cool.
It doesn't have wear and tear like your weapons do and your armor does. So it just like, well, you can use it forever. And the way that they make it interesting is that the upgrade tree for it is branching into, so the axe and the shovel and the spade. The shovel and spade are the same thing. I can't remember the other
They're
things
actually
you
not.
use
They're
it for.
two different things.
That's true. They're a
Axe,
different
shovel,
shape.
and
They're-
pick.
yeah.
Actually.
Maybe?
I don't know. But what point being that you're leveling your ability to chop down trees separately to your ability to dig things out
Yep.
of the ground.
You can choose which way you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that that's probably just come from fatigue of going, we're used to playing survival games where you have to carry multiple tools and it's, and upgrade each one of them. And it's lost its like interest
Yeah.
as a survival technique. So they're like, let's just streamline it and make it more about upgrading your character and
Yeah.
just using one item.
And resource management is an important part of these kinds of games. So I like that it's still there for weapons and armor.
Wait, what the fuck? It's first person?
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought because the first one was, I thought first person, but they've
played most
both
of them,
been
I think.
both, have they?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure I played the...
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Oh, I'd much prefer first person.
It's definitely scarier in first person.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
Yeah.
yeah. With a big bloke.
Be scary.
Yeah, cool.
scary for me.
Grounded 2. For those who are interested in Grounded, there is a new one.
The cutscenes and stuff at the start are amazing. Those like
They
whatever
are.
animation engine they're using, which makes it looks like real claymation that or like real 3D models that people have played with. I looked at it like a Saturday morning cartoon. I'm like, this is
It is
cool.
very, yeah. It
Very,
feels
very cool.
DreamWorksy.
Totally.
I really want to play it.
Peyton,
Me.
tell us a tale.
A tale of the Shire.
Oh no.
That I got to jump in and play straight away on the 29th, and then continued to play and have proceeded to play, as Peter called out, quite a fair bit of it. I've now completed the main story. I'm just doing the fun stuff on the sides now. It is, despite the negative reviews that many people have gotten from it, it is adorable. It's very pretty, and it's very much, I'll take this. I'm going to read out the little spiel.
You were
Spiel
off camera,
away.
so you could have
You could have done
that.
anything.
without
Could have
shouting
sung
out.
it.
Yeah.
Tales of the Shire. So it's the newest game from the stories of Tolkien. So it's a spin-off. It's not connected to anything main story-wise. So in terms of how legitimate things are, they kind of got to have a bit of a free play there. You get to play a hobbit that's moved from Bree, from the big city of Bree, into this little area of what starts off as Hobbiton, but they're all very passionate about being their own village. And so the whole storyline, the main storyline, is essentially working with the townspeople and the townsfolk to make the assessor that's from Hobbiton determine that we are worthy enough of being our own independent society. Of Bywater is what it's called. Okay. Essentially, like within that, obviously there is a lot of side stuff. So the main storyline is about 8 hours of game play, but then you've got extra stuff on the sides, and once you finish that, like, it doesn't just end there. You can build out relationships, and you've got clubs and stuff like that you can sort of work on outside of it. But you've essentially got to live your life as a hobbit the whole time. So you've got to cook for people. So one of the big things is like relationships and friendships. So you've got to cook for them when they come over for dinner. You have different areas that you can unlock to have meals at. You can fish, which I know is a big thing for some people. You can forage as well, and as the seasons go by, there's different things to forage. You can garden, you get a little garden, and it essentially, like, it all is around the basis, obviously great shopping right here, around the basis of the fact that you need to form relationships to be able to unlock a lot of the things within the game. It's very cozy. I know there's been a lot of sort of up and down and different sort of reviews on it. I find it very cozy. I think if you're someone that likes cozy games, it is a cozy game. You get to be a little hobbit. The clutter in like having your own little hobbit hole is incredible. You get access to so many things, and like I could spend hours with the stuff that I've been given from gifts and stuff from other hobbits, just quite literally putting clutter in my house. Like there's like little towel stacks, there's like clothes that are strewn on the floor, you can put little posters up, you can put candles, you can do literally so many different things. And I definitely, when I first played it, found myself getting teary-eyed at some of the cuteness of things.
Oh, really?
You can walk up to the ducks and you wave at them, and then they do a little thing, and then you go, and it's just adorable.
Just a walk cycle of you skipping around.
Yeah,
your
you get to
house.
skip. There's no running. It's walking or it's skipping. So I skipped and I frolicked as much as I could.
Amazing.
I will say, like, one of the big things that has sort of been pointed out is the accessibility of it. There's no dialogue at all. Like, there's no audible dialogue other than like while you're going through the conversations, and there's no option to add that to like have something read out what you're reading.
Yeah, right.
And to progress with the storyline, a lot of the stuff is based off the relationships with other characters, so you've got to be reading them to know, you know, the things they like, what they're saying they're going to do.
Sure.
I found myself often skipping through things, and then I'd be like, shit, I've not paid attention to what I need to be doing right now. And so then you kind of just like stuck on having to go back and do it again. And so it's definitely not the most accessible when it comes to that. And I think that's something that they could probably hopefully look at adding in potentially.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, it's just sort of the dialogue. Lots and lots of dialogue.
It's
lots
a
of
shame
talking.
because it's like there's the accessibility point, but it's also exhausting sometimes. Like if you're just not really up for that in a video game, you'd like to, and you know, the chance to have really wonderful voice acting. They obviously couldn't get that in this game, and that's unfortunate. And other games in the past have proven that you can patch it in eventually if there's a demand for it. But I imagine there's a lot of it, and you would need some very talented actors to do very tonally what you would want from the voice acting here. So yeah, just reading a lot can sometimes be like, oh, geez, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And that's not what you're here for.
And they can get quite long too. One of the big things is obviously with hobbits, they can be quite grumpy sometimes. And in the beginning, when you first interact with a lot of them, they're very little grumpy pants. And it's sort of like a cute, endearing sort of thing. But as you progress through, you level up your friendships. And so like for some of them, I've gotten to a point of like a friendship of like, they're building things for me and they're doing all this stuff for me. But then every time I interact with them, they're like, what are you doing here? And it's like...
Yeah.
It's like...
I thought we were past that.
Yeah.
But maybe building is their love language.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. They're like, thank you
like
so
that.
much for your help. And then the next time I see them, they're like, why are you still here?
It,
So is that-
it reminds me of when the original Animal Crossing game had like mean villagers that hated you, and I kind of fucked with it.
It's very Animal Crossing, and I think that's what, like, when I jumped into cozy gaming when COVID happened, and it was the Animal Crossings that got me into it, and this definitely gives that vibe. The graphics get a lot of shit because people are so used to, with all the other Lord of the Rings games being very intense
Cutting
and like
edge.
but like the smoothness of the graphics is what gives you that cozy vibe.
Totally.
Like I wouldn't
It's
jump
called
in
stylization.
exactly.
Like, come on.
And yeah, so I think it's like, it's definitely one of those things where there's valid points to the negativity, but then also I think a lot of it is a lot of people jumping in expecting it to be like every other Lord of the Rings game.
As a Lord of the Rings fan, does it feel like it's appropriate? Does it feel like the lore is respected, or does it feel like it's just doing its own thing?
I think it's respected in the fact that like I wouldn't hold a candle to like them being like, well, is that character actually a legitimate thing?
Sure, yeah.
But I think the essence of it is like
Okay, that's
perfect
it.
because it is very much like, had they done it with any other like elves, whatever, probably could have critiqued it a bit more. But it is just quite literally, you just get to be a hobbit and you just get to have a simple life.
And I guess it's like, are the sort of homages that they're paying through the game and how it's all told, they feel respectful and not cheap, like, oh, you're just doing the 6 things that you saw in the movie that they do. It's like,
Exactly.
there's a little bit, it's not quite deep lore heavy, but there's enough in there that shows that this is, because this is done, is Weta involved in this at all?
This is Weta.
Weta.
Weta Workshop.
It's
okay.
video
It's
game.
Weta
Yes.
Workshop's first video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I will say I have already started trying to find ways for some of these recipes to make them in real life. I haven't.
Apparently the cooking's fantastic. Like
It's
been
really,
that's the
really
thing that's been
good.
getting A+ across all the reviews.
I also like. Oh, amazing. I'm seeing like, and this is a cozy game thing, so I assume that it is the case. There's no fail state to anything. It's all just about choices.
Yep.
Like, how chunky do you want this dish to be?
Yeah.
It's like chunky and smooth and how tender are you making this?
Yeah.
It's like, I'll make it as tender as I feel like.
Yeah, and like you can do for certain things as well, like the ingredients you put in, like a dish may overall be spicy, but if you put in a different type of onion, it might make it a little bit sweet. And like you can do different like combinations too, and it's like you've discovered a sweet and salty dish.
What are the results of those? Do they
Pad
change
thai.
how people? Oh, pad thai.
Yeah, so every time you're organized to have like a dinner,
Yep.
you get, as you get to know them, they give you a hint of what foods they like, and then on the day you'll get a letter in your little post box. You get letters every day. It's great, and it'll say, "I'm feeling like something spicy," and so you look at the dish that they like and you say, "Okay, what ingredients can I put in to make this spicy?"
Skip it all
Yes, skibbity, skip.
How big is the town? How big is the play area?
It's quite
10.
large.
Yeah.
And I think it's also very intricate. Like the paths will weave around no matter which way you go. And so sometimes you feel like you're like, oh, I've just done a full circle. Ready?
Waves at the duck.
Yay.
Aww.
Hi.
Very sweet.
And you get to like just do little things. It's just so cute.
Do you think we're a bit, I don't want to say, we're spoiled for choice when it comes to cozy games now because it is such a big genre, and I think that's fantastic, and there's so many different games out there that explore it. I think what's tricky here is that, as you pointed out, being this Weta's first game, it's going to have a few, I guess, teething issues or just some stuff they're learning along the way as developers now. And unfortunately, coinciding with the fact that the expectation that Hobbit cozy game should be it should be the ultimate cozy game. It should take the learnings from everything and do it perfectly. And I think that's a very high bar for them to clear.
Especially when it's their first game.
That's exactly my point. I'm saying it's like because it's their first, but everyone goes, oh, but a Hobbit game should take things from Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and it should know how to do them perfectly. But it is their first game. And so I'm not saying we just completely let them out scot-free, but it's like, there's enough to like here, but maybe not weighed against every other cozy game out there.
There is one character in this game that it's very adorable, and it's how I figured out where we are in the timeline. It's baby Rosie Cotton, and she talks about Sam in the other village and like how she's friends with Sam, and Sam gets a little bit older, so because Lily is friends with Sam's parents, she's got a little stuffed toy. Like, it's so adorable.
That is very
like
sweet.
It's very little cute things like
Its
that.
heart is very much in the right place, I think. And for you to find joy in that proves, I think, that everyone's just coming at it quite cynically. Not cynically, but like...
I think, and look, I love playing cozy games, and, play quite a few of them. And I feel like people are a lot harder on cozy games than they seem to be on other games. And it bums me
100%.
out. And like, it may be because there's lots of them, right? And there's lots of them coming out now, so they're everything's constantly being compared to one another. But they already get a somewhat of a bad rap from the they're not real games crowd. But then they get even harder because it's like, well, it doesn't have this from this game and it doesn't have this from that game, and its fishing mini game isn't good enough. And it's like, if someone's enjoying it, who gives a shit?
And that's the thing is I think it's so much like it's about the vibes when it comes to cozy games, whereas like so many other games it's like, all right, we need the intense graphics and we need the storyline to be really good, whereas this is just like I just want to switch on, run around a little bit and switch off.
Yeah, switch off. Yeah, is there any progression to your character other than what you learn about cooking, or can you build out your other than the stuff that gets delivered? Can you just furnish your home, or can you build a hobbit hole?
So you start with only part of it, so it's all connected. Anything that's progression with you is still connected to relationships. So there's like one that's like a builder, and she will unlock areas of the hobbit hole for you as you progress with your relationship. And the same thing goes like gardening. Like you start with a tiny little patch, but then you've got all this extra space and it opens up new pathways. And it's the same with like into some of the parts of the map. Like they'll be locked off until you've created a good enough relationship. They'll say, I'm going to take you to my little location that I hide away in, and you get to do all of that. So there is like room for you to expand that's not just focusing on the story.
But in terms of customization, everyone's got the same layout probably of the hobbit hole that unlocks bit by bit.
Yep, but there's a lot of shit that you can put in it.
Totally. I just you're not in there mining through working out how to build. It's more straight, which makes sense.
You decorate it to make it your own.
I have seen the decoration is incredibly, as you said, intricate to people, and there are people out there that really obsess over this stuff. It's like moving every individual item. Like Steph's, not Valheim, the
vampire one.
Yeah, it's like moving individual candles in this, and I've watched people's socials being like, I just don't know where to put this rug. And it's like, I love that some people can just get obsessed with that and enjoy that.
We saw the developers talk at PAX 2 years ago. And at the time, like, because this game has been delayed for quite some time as well.
It was last year.
Was it last year? Time is
They did get a delay though,
yeah.
It did get delayed, and at the time there was the IGN preview that went up that was pretty scathing. I think it came out just before we were, like the week before we went to PAX. And they were there. They were probably aware of that article. They didn't reference it. But everything like that, there was a tone shift to, this thing might not work. And then we went and saw them, and I was like, these are the right people.
Yeah.
They are talking about what they're doing in the right ways.
Yeah.
And it's wetter. They are the custodians of the Tolkien storytelling now, thanks to the work that they did with Peter Jackson in the films, and so it felt like it was in safe hands, and I'm glad it's landed. For someone who I know loves this type of game and Tolkien,
you can tell that it was like, that's the thing is, above all, you can tell it was created by people that enjoy his works. Like you can tell it wasn't just someone looking for a quick buck.
Yeah,
like the things that are in it are thought out in a way that other game developers wouldn't think of. And it's just like, it's little things that just, like the way that the hobbits look and like the customizations you can have from it. It's very like, they've got in their head the essence of what it should be, and they've tried to put that in the game. And there's jankiness with the way that you move and stuff like that.
That camera, unfortunately, is not doing itself any favors. Yeah. You perpetually look like you're Gandalf height, ducking under everything, and as you come under, like. But and again, that's learning issues with early on. But it's like there does feel something about the FOV, the size of the character. Skipping through the Hobbit Hole isn't ideal, but again, if you like the rest of it,
skipping.
Oh, totally.
When I discovered
every game.
When I discovered it, I was like, it's the greatest thing ever.
Straight up. I want to skip through Silent Hill. You know what I mean?
And you've got birds that guide you. So that's how you know where to go, is little birds will land on top, and whichever way they're facing and where they fly off to, that's the direction you need to go.
That's their version of the Ghost of Tsushima wind.
Yeah.
But the fact that this game is about like feeding people meals they like
it's
is
really
sweet. It's so perfect. I mean, that is what hobbits are.
Totally
perfect. Cool. Okay, Tales from the Shire. That was a good tale and well told.
Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Next,
little update, Peter.
Q?
Well, actually, no Q.
You're in.
Hey,
I'm in, and I wanted to show one thing off. That's the wrong thing. I wanted a full screen. Where is it? Sorry, guys. I have to do this on the fly because
That's all right. We can look at hobbits while we wait.
And my face just trying to
As
read
you
all the
speed,
words.
as you speed through
Alright.
dialogue.
that's my live squad mate camera in the
Oh
corner
my
here.
lord.
And it looks like body cam footage.
Is this a mil sim?
Oh, it is, bro.
How crazy is that?
That's sick.
That's quite cool, actually.
You can catch all the war crimes live.
I'll jump into one really quickly.
Blow up a building. No, I was... Okay.
What we've been
am I
playing
driving?
Battlefield
Whoa.
6 right now. This is
yeah.
Josh.
Forget the rest of the stream.
Talk about...
Oh, hot damn.
I don't know what am I
This is
just a
real
Kill them
passenger?
all.
This
I
is
think
real
you're a passenger,
whiplash
yeah.
from
You're a
Tales of the
passenger. Jump
Shire.
out. You're in seat 3. Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Run.
Just charge. Be bold.
Ba-da-dun-da-dun-dun. Da-dun-dun-da-dun-dun.
Have you got a grenade
grenade?
launcher on your underbarrel?
Man, Hobbiton looks crazy.
I
How do
know.
I do that? Gee.
4?
It looks like someone's already been
And
doing
not
some
he's
work
just
over
done
here.
there.
What
He's
if you
just
press-
thrown a hot potato
Press
over.
4, Josh.
4?
And now...
Oh, they're right in front of you. They're right in front of
Now,
you. There's
shoot
two.
again.
Just run.
What?
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Josh, you're supposed to kill them, not
I
them
was
kill
trying to
you.
switch my
playing
weapon.
Battlefield 6, everyone. Josh has been playing Battlefield 6.
Actually, Josh, can you please die
Yeah.
and spawn as... spawn and go all the way back to your HQ right at the start?
HQ?
Yep. And now, just click on that. So you're all safe. Now, undersling the barrel, 4.
4?
Aim up at a building. I want you
Yep.
to put 2 rounds into that. 1. Nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. Now again. Oh,
Do you want us to leave you alone
Grenade.
with this?
I want it to fall down.
While you're doing that, let's go to Gus. What have you been playing this
Blow the
week?
car up. Yeah, shoot the fuel tank.
Gus.
Oh, look at that destruction.
Wait.
Throw a
I'm really
grenade
playing
under
this
it.
week.
I'm
Throw a
really
grenade under
uncomfortable.
it.
I'm
Blow
really
it up.
uncomfortable.
Blow it up.
Gus, tell me what you've been playing this week.
Ah, fine. I've been skateboarding. Yeah.
Ruby, what have you been playing this week?
No, for a couple of weeks now, I've been playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. That was...
She was a skater boy.
That's it. That was released mid-July. Yeah, so Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is a remake and a reimagining in some ways of the series, the one that began all the way back in '99 on the PS1. And it kind of kicked off a legacy of skateboarding games that's defined the genre and kind of like a loop of death that's come full circle with a remake of both 1 and 2 that came out in 2020, and now these are the next 2 games in the series, obviously, 3 and 4, and they've had the same treatment. This is like updated graphics, there's a larger roster of skaters, reworked soundtrack, a few new elements, and there's a couple of glaring omissions that have caused some people to be not in love with it. I, however, love it a lot. If you'd never played a Tony Hawk's game before, I don't know why you wouldn't, or have at least seen it. The gameplay is just made up of multiple stages or skate parks, and they each give you 2 minutes to complete a goal list, or as many of those goals as possible, and that'll open up new parks for you to explore. And then there's skating comps in some of them, and yeah, a whole laundry list of stuff you can do in each one of them. I loved this series growing up. Played all the Tony Hawk's games, so much so that I can't remember which level is from which one. Like, they all kind of blurred into a big, one big memory. So it's fun to get back and have 2 games to explore and try and remember that, oh yeah, these were from 3 and these were from 4. I instantly kind of fell back into a familiar groove with this game, and an equal frustration as well with playing it, and the sort of, again, knowing all the tricks and all the muscle memory is still there, but then there's also like crazy amount of frustration that comes from trying to land massive combos and remember where things are and getting stuck on geometry and stuff. Like, it is still an older game, but it still is a perfect skating game. Well, a perfect arcade skating game. First and foremost, as I said, that skating, it just feels exactly how I remember it played. I'm sure there's been some tightening under the hood of like exactly how the controls and input feel, but how they work, but they feel exactly the same. And as I mentioned, it is just literally like, I want to say riding a bike, but that doesn't make any sense here. But it is, because while I am a cruisy skater guy, I like my longboards and cruisy boards. I'm not a street skater. And so I never really got into doing tricks and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of being good at Tony Hawk games, I remember being good at them, and I kind of still am in the way that a lot of people are when they pick these controllers up again and like, holy crap, I remember everything here. But yeah, a lot of bad habits as well. A lot of the like start, start, restart, start, start, restart. That kind of like you get in that weird vicious loop of trying to complete this one goal and constantly, or trying to do one extra trick in a combo and ruining that combo, and you've got no one else to, get angry at but yourself. So all of that frustration's still there, but I love it. It's a feeling I haven't had since playing, I guess, the Tony Hawk HD collection, which was terrible, which was back years ago, like 15 years ago, which was this weird kind of like best of. Ugh. Land the trick dust. See, there's the quick restart. But yeah, this, along with 1 and 2, got great reviews and was received really, really well, as it remade the whole of those first 2 games and updated them, all that kind of stuff. The things that are good about this that I really like, visually, it looks great. Again, there's a bit of that weird nostalgia of me going, I think they always look like this, didn't they? But I've gone back and watched some YouTube videos and they did not. So the visuals look fantastic. I have been playing this. The majority of this I've been playing on Switch 2 because I was just very excited to have a Tony Hawk game on a handheld. And so I did have to ask myself, as I do every time I play a Switch game or a Switch port of something, does it switch to good? I can't. No, will it switch to... That's it.
You're wearing that
Are you
same
wearing the
jacket.
same jacket? Yeah.
Oh, it's out of batteries. Nah, it's pretty good with the batteries, this one. It's not draining too many. Will it switch to... It's okay. The visuals take a little bit of a hit, more than I was expecting, considering how powerful the Switch 2 is meant to be. Playing it, it still runs at a good frame rate, but on the Switch 2, not great. This is Xbox footage, so PS5 and Xbox looks very remarkably better lighting-wise, particle effects, all that kind of stuff. Switch 2 is still fantastic to play it on, I should say. I expected it to be almost on parity with how it looks on this generation of console, but it does feel just a little muddier, a little more washed out, that kind of vibe.
Is it available on Switch 1?
Don't believe so, no.
Okay.
It's one of the first, it's one of the next in the new batch of Switch 2 crossovers that isn't a port, that isn't across both systems. So yeah, visually, it struggles a little bit on the Switch, but I still just love the idea of having Tony Hawk on the go, which I've been just using as a pick up and play thing. Unfortunately, the progression doesn't carry over. Even though you can sign in with an account, it doesn't have cross-play and cross-save progress. It's not so much a problem when I really enjoy just going back in and trying to blast through a whole bunch of goals. It's almost like it doesn't double, but it is on Game Pass, so that's why I jumped on it for free there. But yeah, Switch 2 obviously is a bought copy. I don't know if it's on PlayStation, whatever gold thing they have, Plus or whatever. Yeah, I did quickly install it on Xbox for that reason. The big problem that people have been having with this game is the idea that while Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3 were all the same format, which was the 2-minute runs and a checklist of goals, Tony Hawk's 4 was the first one that did a open world without the timer. They removed the timer, and those maps were all about free skating around and trying to find the objectives that you were doing, and you'd have to go and like speak to characters to get the objective before you went and did them. People really love that, as, again, it was by the 4th game in the series. Here, what they've done is they've actually changed 4 into that 2-minute list check-off thing. So they have made 4 play like the other 3, and so they've walked it back, and to do that, they've had to rework some of the really memorable goals that people remember from 4 because they don't work in the same way, and they've had to change a little bit of how that works. And along with that, they've had to remove a couple of the parks that I don't know why, but also the developers, I'm going to say the name's Iron Galaxy. They also built 2 custom parks for this, the movie studio and the water slide park, and they're amazing. They're really, really good. So as a sort of substitute, it's great. I don't mind the removal of the open world thing because I didn't like that in 4 so much, and I think it actually, it makes my, like, I don't want to say OCD. It makes my neatness brain really happy that all 4 of these games now are all pretty much just these level by level objectives. They all fit in this same kind of under the same umbrella of how this game series plays. For me, the open world stuff was in the Underground games, Thug 1 and 2, which were the ones that had all the jackass characters and was like this really stupid open world thing. I love that. You could get off your board and walk and climb and do all that kind of stuff. So for me, it didn't feel like a big loss with 4. And as I said, I really like how I can understand why the developers have packaged it this way, because it just ties a nice bow around all 4 games and makes them sit together, which again, I really, really like. But yeah, other than that, some people have mentioned that the soundtrack got updated because they couldn't get the rights to some of the old songs. So there's only a handful of, I think there's 10 songs from the originals. The rest are new ones. That's great for artists, and I think a lot of people can enjoy that. there are a few there that I would have loved to have heard. Some old Offspring, some old, like, I don't know if Blink 102, but like, yeah, there was some really, really good old AC/DC and stuff from the originals. That's not there. But yeah, otherwise, like, and I hope they do the open world stuff if they choose to remake the Thug games. And I hope they do, because there's been a big outpouring of love for this series, and I just want them to keep remaking them, because, yeah.
Me too. There's
awesome.
obviously a Skate on the way. EA's answer to the Activision skateboarding genre. Skate, a little more simmy, still arcadey, but like found a bit more of a simmy balance that people enjoyed about the Skate series. And 3 is coming. But I think a little bit of the wind is getting taken out of the Skate sales in just the facelift for the Tony Hawk games, because yes, they're very arcadey, but that's kind of the joy of, like, I can't do an impossible. It's impossible. I think so. I just want to do it here.
Totally, and I think they proved with I'm gonna get it wrong, but Skate was a great series. There was another game that's been out recently. It was in early access for a long time. Chat might know, but it was a super hardcore skate simulator that had like the low fisheye lens. It was really slow. It was all about just nailing one trick at a time, and it didn't get great reviews because I think people...
Was it Session Skate Sim?
Sessions, yeah, that's the one. Great game, but I just think people were like, if you go too hard down that simulation path, it just loses the fun. And these games are the polar opposite of that. They are arcade games first and foremost, and it's really enjoyable. I'm looking forward to the new Skate game because I think they can totally coexist. I think Tony Hawk's knows what it is, and I think the Skate games know what they are in terms of like skirting the sim a bit, but they are still putting fun in there, their attitude.
For sure.
There's so much personality to skateboarding, and again, it's a culture I've never really been directly connected to outside of the games, but it's like how I learnt about like Chad Musker and Rodney Mullins and all those skaters back in the 90s, and there's some amazing new skaters in there that I'm like learning about as I check out all the rosters. So I like that,
including some Aussies.
Yeah, I don't know them by name, but again, I want to, by the end of it, like check the tournaments that I'm playing, and like I love the idea of being a skater and not actually being able to do a kickflip in real life, but that's just why they're fun. And yeah, this is a great one I like that they've put a little bow on it and said like, here's all 4 games. The menus and everything, it's really streamlined and straightforward. You're basically just like, they're just 2 options in the menu of 3 and 4. So it's not really like you have to, it's not bogged down in kind of like career progression and unlocking certain things. I think progression of unlocks of gear and stuff carry through both games, but your stats, adjust to each game. No, that's a lie. Your stats carry over too. So
with your custom character.
With your custom character. This is me, obviously. Yeah. That stuff is just straightforward and streamlined. And all it essentially is one game with a bigger roster of levels, which is really, really fun.
Yeah, nice. I'm with you on wanting Thug.
Totally.
I really enjoyed Underground.
I went and looked at some of the footage of it, and I remembered so much. I'd forgotten that I remembered so much of it.
Yeah. I feel the same just jumping into these. Is like, I don't remember, like you said, like I don't remember which map is from which game. So when you jump in and you're presented with the thing, you're like, do I Yeah, I do.
You find little bits of them, you're like, suddenly you just know there's, a hidden area or something. I guess there is one thing I hate to finish on a criticism, but because 4 was open world, the maps are kind of wider and flatter and a little sparser in certain areas. So they are made to explore and run around. So they do feel with the 2-minute counter a little bit hampered in the way that the 3 maps are like, bang, you're in the skate park. There's everything there that's fun to do.
Like a 3 map, you're trying to do 2, maybe 3 of your objectives, at least on that first run.
Didn't you watch my footage? I got like 6 in the first run.
Yeah.
I got
and then you fell over a bunch.
I got 191,000 just before.
I handed her the controller and she's like, I got a high score. That was me. But no, nice. They make up for that with the water park level. Water park is amazing because it's literally pools and bowls. But some of the levels like San Francisco, some of the levels that used to suck still suck. And I'm like, I hate this. Yeah, but that's a nice nostalgia feeling to have anyway. So,
I didn't think I'd played a Tony Hawk game, but as we were watching that, I was like, I just have this faint memory of like going through and
one of your friends owned it at a house.
And I didn't really know how to do the quest, but I was just kind of skating around and jumping on things and like,
They kind of felt like...
Yeah. every time when you went up on like the logs and stuff, I was
Yep.
like, yeah, I distinctly remember getting so mad when I couldn't.
Oh, the
frickin'
fury, yeah.
yeah.
They were kind of the arcade game before the Guitar Hero games came and took over for a decade.
Yeah.
It was the thing that was on at a house party.
Yep.
Like,
Yes.
people were playing. It was just you could grab the controller and have a run.
Yeah.
And you're right. Everyone's memory of them is just a big mushy grey area of like there was that many games with that many levels that you're like, I know there's one where the bull charges you.
Yeah.
I know there's one where you go through an airport and a security guard chases you. It's like it's all there, and yeah, that's what's in this one too.
See, I've only played 2 skating games. Neither of them were Tony Hawk. It was the Rocket Power game and a Simpsons skating game.
Skate
Oh,
or
yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Was it a Simpsons Skate or Die? I think
Was it
That-
Simpsons Skate or Die where
they
you were
hit me.
Bart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but that was literally Tony. Oh, I think that was the same developers almost.
Was
It was
it?
Yeah, okay.
not Volition, the one with the eyeball, Neversoft, I
Yeah.
think, did
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that generally was just a
Yeah.
reskinning. Back in the day, they
Cool.
were like,
And I
this is
remember it
taken
being
off so well.
meh. But like, I always wanted to play the Tony Hawk
Dope.
games. I'm like, this so. Oh,
In the
dope.
Skate or Die, do you get to collect like donuts or something?
I think so. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I've played that
checks out.
too. Maybe I am a gamer, guys.
Maybe
You
Yeah.
are a skating gamer.
We're all gamers. Well, you're definitely a gamer. You've been playing something this week.
I've been gaming.
Tell us about it.
I gamed. I played Time Flies, which is a short and sweet, in my opinion, art game developed
That's not a
by,
game.
no, it's a game.
It is.
Developed by Playables and published by Panic, and is all about mortality and achieving the things you want in life, no matter how big or small, with a finite amount of time you have in this world. So there are 4 different levels that you play through with a time limit depending on the average life expectancy in your country, according to the World Health Organization. I thought this was for a fly, but no, it's the average human life expectancy in years
That's daunting.
translated to seconds
Shit.
for a bunch of different countries, and it's kind of daunting to go through all
Yeah.
of them, which I did. You fly around different areas, completing various activities from your bucket list, which is set up much like your to-do list in Untitled Goose Game. The tasks are worded pretty vaguely in a way that they could very well be something on a human person's bucket list, and they require you to fly around the areas and discover their fly equivalents as you go. You can also find various clocks throughout the levels, which you can use to turn back the arms to give yourself some extra time.
That's not how time works.
Which is very cute.
Yeah.
But I thought all these tasks were really, really sweet, and some of them were actually quite funny. I say most of them were quite funny, but my favorite one was diving right into a presumably dead guy's ass to then sprout out of his asshole as a flower, with the task in question being find beauty.
Oh.
I thought it was really beautiful. The timer also stops when you're completing these tasks, which I thought was really quite a nice touch of kind of letting you enjoy the time you're taking to do the fun stuff. And while the game is very simple and cute and silly and even frustrating at times, because sometimes you'll just accidentally fly in a water. You'll fly past that Venus flytrap and no shit, guess what's going to happen?
You get trapped.
You get trapped. You get eaten. But even though it was a little frustrating at times, I also found it to be quite beautiful in its presentation of how kind of fleeting life is. There are all these things that you want to do, but sometimes you only have so much time to do them, and sometimes you don't get to do them at all before you die. But why not try?
That's
And
so poetic.
funnily enough, being a little fly that can get drunk and paint a masterpiece had an unexpectedly profound effect on me. And, I obviously won't spoil it, but the ending was even more unexpectedly emotional than I thought.
So you got through all the lists?
I did.
Yeah, nice.
So there's the 4 levels, and your list of things to do.
Yep.
You're in a house in the first one. Second one, you're in an art gallery. Third one, you're in the sewers. And then fourth one, you're kind of in like the reprise of the house. And it's
House reprise.
and
The dead man's ass is gone.
speaking of ass, you also at one point just see a penis, which I thought was very rare in video games.
Sure.
And very interesting.
Was that a goal? Did that
And
tick
very
something off?
interesting.
Yep.
See a way?
The task for that one was explore your sexuality.
Sure.
You just like crawl under the foreskin.
I was gonna say,
It's the statue of David,
I know that painting.
and he's got a leaf over, and so you have to like budge the leaf, and then another leaf.
That's the best
two
part of
leaves
that
behind
statue.
it. So you keep budging off the leaves until
Censorships.
eventually it. And the thing is, I kept getting rid of the leaves, and then it was just the penis, and I was like, oh.
What were you expecting?
I
know
don't
what
know
I
what I expected. But there were there's just so many really cool little things in this game. I find it very interesting.
Can you go back to the start of the footage just so I don't see more of this game? Because this
You
to
want
me,
to play
yeah, I want to play it.
No,
yeah.
it's freaking delightful.
Thank
It
you.
only took me about like 2 to 4 hours to finish.
That's double.
Yeah, I hate it when people do that. It was
sorry.
5 or
2 to
10
4?
years.
yeah.
No, I lie. It
Yeah.
took me. It said I had 99 minutes. So it was very short, and
enough.
it's going to be a hard sell because this game in Australian dollars, it's on sale right now for like $20, and so like that's kind of a hard sell when it is a shorter experience. But I think it's really beautiful, and I don't like to put value to time when it comes to games because I think you miss out on a lot of really cool experiences if you do that. But we are also in a cost of living crisis, so like it's hard for me to straight up recommend a game if I think it wouldn't be a great financial choice for somebody. But anywho, I think it's a really, really cool game that like plays a lot with interactivity with the world around it. I thought it was really interesting because, you know, I have footage, but then this is also different footage, clearly from someone not in Australia, because in the art gallery, it had a thing saying, oh, it seems like you're using a VPN. That black box said, this image is not available in your country.
Hey, that's good.
And the more I played, the more I noticed that little things were changing here and there in every playthrough I did as The Fly.
Well, it's an interesting game device to have. Obviously, like the massive list of countries, the average life expectancy being the conversion to seconds and the amount of time you have to play. That's a funny. It feels like a bit. If it has a deeper impact, that's a really brilliant game device. Do you see language of like, you know, the love you on the fridge? Does that change languages when you change countries? That could be a cool thing.
No, but also I'm sure in
just
the
the
settings
stuff.
you could change
Yeah.
the language as well.
It's interesting as well that you're right. That mechanic of, I assumed it would know which country you're in the
did.
way that it did.
It did.
Okay, right, but you could still choose from a menu
yes.
to change it. I see. Okay,
So,
that's cool. Yeah.
It knew I was in Australia, so
Which
it
gives
showed me
you
the
how much
Australian one,
time?
which gave me 81.3 seconds.
Oh God, I'm halfway to death.
There you go, next time.
Midlife crisis time.
But then I was looking at the other
Countries.
countries out of curiosity. It made me kind of sad.
I would go for a Scandinavian country. I feel like they'd have a good life.
yeah.
Like, go for
You
Norway
can-
or Sweden.
There's some third world
Yeah.
countries in there.
Yep.
Totally.
It's there's
It's hard mode to go Ethiopia or something.
Yeah.
Like that's rough.
but it's like a really fascinating, quite like minimalistic take on mortality. And I
Totally.
think that's really cool because mortality is quite complex. Life and death are very, it's a very complex spectrum. And doing something like this, looking at the life of a fly, a creature that some people consider to be, I'd say most people consider to be quite insignificant.
I was going to say gross. I was like, they're still gross. And, I'm still not going to think flies are cute now after playing this and be like, I should think more before I kill a fly. I'm like, no, I'm going to kill flies.
I think
like killing
I
flies.
think it for me it didn't make me think about like, flies aren't gross, blah blah blah, but it did make me I guess like while I was playing care about this fly and
Oh,
like
totally.
it
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
its tasks done. There was one point where I like flew onto something and there were like flies flying around it and I flew onto it. and the flies slowly just started sitting down with me. And when they were all sat down with me, my task completed was spend time with family. And I just thought that was really nice.
Black pixels are cute, like flies are gross in real
Yeah.
life. I love the aesthetic, and I do appreciate that we just saw it fly past pretty much an Apple IIe, which is this graphic style, which I grew up on. There was like a paper plane game that you'd fly through a house that was this exact like aesthetic, and it's I love seeing a was that the dead man?
No, he was breathing.
Oh, was he? Okay.
was
I love seeing that kind of like aesthetic or any of those old ugly art styles completely beautified through modern design.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Playables do a lot of stuff like this. They also made the game Kids.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen that, where you're like a person and there's pretty much always like a crowd surrounding you, but you can like move around and like disperse the crowds. They do a lot of like really cool experimental games like that that do really lean into minimalistic style, so they can focus heavily on the game mechanic that they're doing. And I think they always knock it out of the park in terms of like trying to achieve something weird and interesting.
For everything else that this game is doing well, it all hinges on that fly moving like a fly. And the velocity and like inertia of that thing is so perfect.
How are you controlling it?
It is recommended with a controller.
Yeah. Okay.
So
right.
I was using a controller. There is no other, like, there's no button mechanic.
It's just move.
bounce into stuff.
But you know,
Is there
you're knocking shit over.
I know this sounds like we're getting into the weeds of it all. Is there gravity? Like, if you let go, did they start going down? So it's like you're
pretty sure,
you're perpetually
like-
kind of flying up and around and kind of keeping, because that's how it looks like it's moving. Is to Pete's point, it's buzzing versus like it's not just hovering in one spot.
When you stop moving, it kind of just like it hovers a little bit.
Yeah, cute. Okay. Cute. Why is
but-
that
But as
cute?
you change
Fine.
directions, it's not like you're effectively a pixel on a pixel art.
Yeah.
You're not moving on a grid. You're moving with
You're moving
with weight.
It feels weighted. Like it feels like there's
very
motion.
cute.
Like it. If you start going that way, you kind of do like loop a little bit. Like
love it so much.
it's
Do
really
you have
fantastic.
to listen to the buzzing the whole time?
Okay. It is constant buzzing that, you know, depending on like how close and far away you are from the fly, is there. But there is specifically in the settings the option to, I think, like either turn buzzing off or like buzzing volume is
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or just change it to a scream.
But yeah, I love this a lot.
It's very
I
cool.
really, really love it.
It's
Very cool.
unfortunate that it is that price point. Like, again,
Yeah.
I respect developers picking their own sort of way through it and how much it costs them to make and what they need to make as a return. But it's tricky when it is a shorter experience, and it's not fair to weigh up, you know, color and be like, well, it's black and white, it should be cheaper or something. But it's
Yeah.
like, it does look light on the lighter end of things. Maybe it is worth.
I feel
you know,
like for me, like from my side as well, is I struggle a lot to finish games. Like, you know, a lot of things like Witcher. Like I've always said, like I really want to play it, and then I sit there and I'm like, I'm done now, and then I don't touch it for ages. So I feel like there's like that balance of I would spend the money to just be able to play a game and know that it's just done.
It
and finish
totally
it
makes
and
sense.
get
It's
that
still hard to
experience from
rationale
it.
to go like that makes sense. I'd much prefer to pay a little bit more to have an experience that I can put a pin in at the end and be like, I finished this, it feels good, but I'm still like, oh, I could have had more for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dolphin Pants makes a really good point in the chat. $20 is a movie ticket. Did
That's
I get
a
as much
cheap
into
movie
That's a cheap
ticket.
movie.
And I was about
Dolphin
to
Pants.
say,
Where are you
that is
going?
a cheap movie ticket.
Yeah.
I think
There goes Peter on an ant.
I think it's
It is
bloody
very cute.
delightful.
Yeah, great.
It's not just cute, it's also, to me, simple yet powerful. I think it's really fucking cool. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. There you go. There we have it. I played Grounded 2, Tales from the Shire from Peyton, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 from
yeah.
Gus. Greedy, 2 games. Come on. And The Fly. No, time flies.
There's a poster of the
I
fly
saw
in
the
the
poster
game.
of
Yeah.
The Fly. Very cool.
It's just a fly.
Bit of Goldblum.
The Fly. It's not
They
just
couldn't get
any
the rights
fly.
to Jeff Goldblum.
It's-
80s
Yeah,
horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more show coming up after this Fly.
It's Josh playing.
listen, bin chickens are the most underrated bird.
Dump days is what I just did on the couch when the lady stuck her head through the bathroom door. Thank you, dump days.
Hey, Will, what do you think about dump days?
Dump days. He's really cool. He does great art and stuff. But I do sometimes wonder what's the deal with the ibises? Is that like an obsession thing? Should he see someone about that? I'm not too sure about that guy.
Dump days. Hero of the dumpster. Ibis power.
They are tall, they are slender, they make a nice honking noise, and Dump Days knows this and celebrates them daily.
That show is absolute garbage.
Oh no, it's rubbish.
I want to watch more.
Yeah, me too.
The broad wings of a dump day.
And the Pegasus bird.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Piss.
Fuck! Get off it. Yeah! Hi, welcome back to the show, everyone. We had an ad break there, and we're still in the middle of what we do on ad breaks. I was shredding it up in the water park. Piss, everyone. Thank you for joining us and stopping playing Battlefield for just a moment. We had an ad break there, and in that we saw an ad for Dump Days, and we also saw a word from a sponsor from a very special little girl.
A piss girl.
Piss girl.
Piss.
Ruby, well done on contributing a word from a sponsor to prove our audience it's that simple.
I said I would do it and I
Simply being
did.
Did you?
And you can too.
That's it. Submit one
We
of your...
want you.
Submit a word from a sponsor.
Tom,
we will play it.
You're in chat. Go and stand in the snow and just make one that's called snow.
I like the jellyfish one. Remember that one?
Oh, Tom Hummer Hummer Hummer
Hummer,
Hummer.
Hummer.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking of
sorry,
Tom
different
McGee.
Tom.
But
Yeah.
Tom Hummer
Multiple
Hummer Hummer.
Toms.
Go and get more jellyfish, Tom Hummer Hummer.
Do it on your phone. Just do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Send it in. We will play it. It can be as crass.
If you can make
lovely.
a TikTok, you can make a word.
That's it. You're all making content anyway. Make some for us.
TJ, make one at the gym.
Everyone now.
Make the word
really
dislocation
creative.
at the gym.
What's our view count? We just need to fill that folder up. So right now, everyone, take out your phone, do a word from a sponsor. It could be filming this right now, and your response to me, and send it in, and we will play it. That's how the circle of content
Do a single
continues.
word of when you look at Gus, what word do you think of, and make that the
Cavill.
word.
Can we just get a single of Gus for a second? Just a punch in of Gus?
Superman.
Now get out your phone, film your screen, and say a word.
The first word.
And I'll do a reaction to it.
Piss.
Sexy boy.
What's that?
Not a dog.
Yeah, beautiful.
Sorry. Okay. We will kick things on with a new segment after a small announcement, a little bit of housekeeping, and that is that we have new merch to announce. If you're not aware of this, we have a tier, a part of our Patreon, which allows you to get fresh new merch every 3 months. We do a special bespoke piece of merchandise that we design here that comes from a little bit of back pocket lore, and then we show it to you guys. And if you go and sign up at that tier, the We're Back merch, or We're Back merch, what's it called? We're Back.
Back.
Yeah, the We're Back tier. I believe that's the one.
I think it's just called the merch tier now.
Sure, it's just the
Merch
merch tier. That
pocket.
makes things easier. If you sign up for that and you stick around for the 3 months, you will be sent this piece of merch. The previous thing we did was a cheeky little
cup.
a cup. Before that, a cup doesn't sell it well enough.
Cup with a butt on it.
It was a cup with a pockety custom cup. That was great.
And a top
Butt
and a
mug.
straw.
Before that, we had the tarot card T-shirt. We occasionally mix up bits of clothing and some other items. We got a new one for you guys, so let's look in the merch loot crate box. that. That is the Photo Recall notebook, everybody. It is a 140-page dotted spiral notebook, and it's perfect for your photo recall or Poctionary-related needs. Release the artist living inside of you and crying for an outlet to unleash creativity. All of our current merch tier pocketeers and above will be receiving this artastic notebook. And if you'd also like to get your hands on one, all you need to do is sign up at the merch tier before and remain a patron for at least 3 months. This is a neat little book that we've designed, or I've taken a bunch of designs from the show. Not an easy feat, I'll just put it out there, because I had to use screenshots and redraw a bunch of them and get them into this design. But the front has one design from at least every one of us and a bunch of our guests, and then there's like a duplicate version on the back, just of something a little different. The Fox's house is not there, but a different one from Steph Panicasio is on there. There's a whole bunch of detail in that, and we just thought it was a fun little design and a cool thing to do. So yeah, we know a lot of you guys play along with Photo Recall when we do it, and you send them in on the creative Discord. So why not do it with an official Photo Recall notebook? What a sentence.
So practical.
It is so practical. We like to supply you guys with things to drink out of, things to draw in, things to wear. We clothe, house, and feed you guys.
We had
merch.
so many cool shirts. It kind of like, when we were thinking of like merch ideas for the future, the thought of something that you can literally use while you're watching the show.
It's very nice.
Felt like a really cool idea.
Yeah. And so it just looks like, and it's a cool print that just kind of like, it's one of those ones that you just kind of like look cross-eyed at and you're like, that looks like a cool design. Then you look closer and it's like, it's a little man with a head and a peen that Ruby drew. So that's mostly in there too.
man.
Handsome man. I went back. There's some on there as well from like the second or third time we ever ran that, from your first appearance on the show, Ruby, as well. So yeah, head across to our Patreon. You can go to backpocket.gg and see a link for that. And maybe if you're at a lower tier, you can move up to that one for the next 3 months to get that merch and then see what the next piece is. And if you like it, stick around. That's how it works.
The reason I was looking at my phone just now is because someone was redeeming their cup from the merch tier for
excellent.
This, because that went out on Monday?
On Monday, yeah.
Very nice.
So if you are the merch tier
yesterday,
and you're expecting your cup, you should have a link in where? How's that work?
In your Patreon messages. Check your
Patreon
Patreon DMs.
Nice.
Because I sent all the links there. So thanks.
Get a butt cup.
Get yourself a butt cup.
Is it lined or blank? NJ asks.
I think it's dotted, isn't it?
You said dotted.
140-page dotted spiral notebook. What's dotted?
That would be
kind
a
of like
grid, right?
but
So
like the dots are in like lines
Okay.
side and
So
side.
you can write across, or you could.
It's
It's architectural pad.
I was going to say, if you
Exactly.
need to do some isometric drawings, it's the perfect thing for it.
it's very good for kind of keeping track of like the size of things.
Wouldn't help
Dotted
me.
line, love. Yeah. All over the
Wouldn't
place.
help me.
You and
Sorry.
your fly-sized penis.
Yeah.
Call back from the previous segment. Well, yeah, go check that out, and then we'll have to play that game in 3 months at least, so you guys can all use it. And also, I want to see pictures in the creative of anyone when they get their cups of filling it with different fluids.
Yeah.
I want to see what pockety design looks like with a bubble tea in there, with like, I don't know, some off-colored milks, just some weird stuff.
Milk pockety now.
All of that, please. Piss cup, as Dolphin Pants points out.
If you want to, Dolphin, I'll look at that photo.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to move on to the next segment of the show. We haven't done this one in a while, but we thought of a special reason to do it. It's Next Slop Model.
You want to be on today?
Good God. That's right. We're playing Next Slop Model. It's Donkey Kong Bananza edition. Peter? Richie Beno?
Why do you look like you're out? Peaky Blinders.
222 tonight, and we only had 3 berets, so I'll be wearing this.
Betty Vervix.
I love it.
I will wear wigs right
Did
now.
Chloe maybe Chloe took us home.
Oh, what a bitch.
Oh, maybe Chloe stole her.
You take that back. That's my wife.
So we've got Grumpy Grandpa, and then we've got Peaky
No, I was
Blinders
kind of
over
doing the
here.
Andy Warhol
Peaky
thing.
Blinders.
Peaky Blind. I haven't watched that show. I haven't. Not done, sir. I'm so sorry. Next Slop Model has a little bit of a change. Welcome, everyone, to the world of high art. In this segment, we've asked aspiring artists, myself, Peter, and Ruby to create art using DK Bananza's Sculpt mode, based on a prompt supplied by our back pocketeers. We were each given 5 minutes to complete each of our artworks. What's going to happen is all 3 of these are going to be presented on a plinth for our esteemed art critique Peyton here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to critique them based on how well they fit the prompt. Now, the thing is, you don't know what that prompt is straight away. So you're just going to look at the art, you're going to critique it, you're going to give us some of your initial thoughts. If you like it, you don't like it. I mean, it's art. And then what we're going to get you to do, first of all, stop.
Well, hang on.
distracting.
Before we present these things to Peyton, this segment is presented to us by Dino.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Is that Peaky Blinders?
Nailed it.
Yes, thank you, Josh. Presented by BMAC. Thank you, BMAC, for sponsoring such a wonderful segment that we got caught up in costumes. And when BMAC sponsors a segment, we play a little game where we read a TLDR review from BMAC's website, tldrmoviereviews.com. I'm going to read that out to you guys, and you have to tell me what movie you think it's from. Luckily, it's going to be a short one, guys, so hang on to your hats. First one to buzz in. The best Fantastic Four film for a country mile.
Ruby.
Yes, Ruby.
Fantastic Four First Steps.
That is it. Well done.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say Fantastic Four.
Superman.
I was going to say
Chris
Superman, yeah.
Evans.
That would have been funnier. Chris Evans one. They were good too. They weren't bad. They
I
weren't good.
love the old ones.
What
I
do you mean
thought
the
they were
2012 ones are the best?
Yeah, they rocked.
BMAC liked it. Apparently, a lot of people do as well. Fantastic Four film.
I loved
There
I
it.
need
it
to
is.
see it.
Will, big fan.
Go check out the full review. Head to BMAC's
Will
website
Yates.
and you can read the full review there as well. Now, as I was
Will
saying
Smith.
before, I was
Yeah.
politely interrupted with a
You want to be on track?
Everyone's your model faces.
So what's going to happen is we're going to see each sculpture one at a time. Peyton is going to just give us some critiquing from it. After that, we're going to see all three models up at once, and we're going to get you to guess what you think the prompt might have been.
Okay.
That's going to include the description, the action, how it all plays out. What were we told to inspire the art that we created?
Wonderful.
After that, we're going to tell you if you're right or wrong, and it's your job to pick who you think made each one.
Perfect.
3 rounds. It's as simple as that. This is art, baby. Josh, can I get some arty Donkey Kong music, potentially?
All Donkey Kong music is arty.
Oh, welcome everyone to the Bananza Gallery.
Oh,
Let's step into said
lovely.
gallery
This is
with the
really
artwork
Tinkly.
that we're going to first assess. And Peter, if you'll be so kind as to, as you often do, tear down
That
the silk.
wall.
So artwork number 1 is behind this. Oh, this music is wonderful. So when Peter pulls this down,
Ready, Josh?
I'm always ready.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I'm seeing a lot of emotions within this piece.
Yeah.
It's very much, it's the singular, but then within the eyes, you've got the twins, you know?
what?
Pisces. You wouldn't understand.
We've got, it's the color within the lips as well. I don't know, it just brings a little bit of,
She's
Je ne sais quoi.
no, she's what's his name from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She's just standing there doing the full like
Cameron,
caught
yeah.
up in
so
it.
in awe.
Cameron,
Poor
that's it.
Cam.
I really, there's a lot of volume in there and I really appreciate that. That's,
Well,
you
we're
know,
gonna learn that that's a common theme in this because you start with a big lump of rock and you just have to mold that thing down.
but it's hard to, you know, going back to, the statue of David and everything like that. It's really, really hard. You know, once you chip away
Yeah, it's
and you
marble.
chip away too much, you can't get it back.
No, you
Yeah.
can in this.
You
can add.
He reminds me of a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Ooh, berries and cream.
Yeah.
I'm a
What else
little
do you
late.
see that's distinct about this?
I mean, we've got the crown as well. There is an essence of, higher status within
Regalness.
it, but also a warmth to it with the warm tones. Like you feel welcomed by this being of royalty, you know?
Donkey Kong doesn't agree.
Oh.
Although I think that's his reaction to everything.
Yeah.
Tim Allen, the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's model number 1. We're going to be seeing 2 similar ones as well. So you might notice common themes or some commonality or completely different looks. Once
Wonderful.
Peter tears this cloth back and
Do you
reveals
guys get
to our
to see
audience.
what you've each done?
This is my first time seeing.
Joshua?
Yeah.
Edna Mode, please reveal.
Oh.
Oh wow.
That is
Oh.
lovely. I like that.
I am quite alarmed by this. We've gone from quite a comforting face to one of terror. I wonder what this being saw in their final moments, you know? Like it looks like something that like as they died, I could see in their reflection still what they saw, and it was probably something really horrific.
Quick, sculpt me.
I'm not sure what I feel about the headpiece. It looks almost like a foiled cap. You know, I'm not getting the royal vibes here.
I think it's cute. People in the chat are saying it's a sleep paralysis demon. We've made some more messed up stuff than this, but I think credit's got to go to the painting in this as well. Or the ability to add color quickly does a lot of favors versus the previous software we used.
Oh yeah. Sculpt GL.
Sculpt GL. Yeah.
The nose is an interesting one. I'm wondering if that is a key feature of whatever the prompt is. The fact that the nose is quite large.
Prominent.
Yeah.
It is. Dominates the piece.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that the only skin tone choice
Yes.
that you guys? Okay.
That is what all skin will look like.
Cool.
Henceforth.
Wonderful. We're
Alright.
getting a bit intense with the music.
Oh yeah, things ramp up. That's what happens at this gallery. Peter, artwork number 3, if you'd be so kind.
Press it, Josh.
It's a bit extreme. Take it down a notch. Now this one's seen some shit.
This one has
Or is
been-
on some shit.
and it's the cheeks are there. The rest of it is there. The change in hair color has me a little bit concerned.
Interesting. Well, you've got to be piecing this together as well.
Yeah.
You're a critic, but you're also
I'm trying to.
a puzzle solver.
I'm trying to. And the first two, like even if I got it wrong, I could be like, yes, I relate.
Yep.
This one just.
This one throws you.
It's giving Picasso. You know, the other two are Renaissance artists coming off the same models and the same themes. This is a Picasso that seems to be quite left-leaning.
Well, the inspiration for this artwork came from the sponsor of the segment. So this is a BMAC suggestion.
Okay.
So make of that what you will. Otherwise, the things you're seeing is a common thread through all of them.
Well, let's see all 3 of them together.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
To the main gallery, Peter. I forgot it's behind a cloth.
Okay.
You know, we were really worried that all of them were going to look the same. They don't.
We're good at it too.
Yeah.
The concern at the start of the week was this software, and we were on a tight 5 for all of them. No one went beyond it. They're distinctly different.
And I think if you had swapped the middle one and the one on the right around, it would be I could see a story of, you know, he's come to the village to see who they're announcing who the next king is, and then they say his name, and that's that moment of shock. He then moves into the space, he gets dolled up, he really starts to fit in with the king side of things.
Yep.
And then this is the moment where he realizes his best friend that he's brought in with him is the one that's just tried to kill him.
Peyton, I love that the
Et
content.
tu, Brutus?
I love you making the content. You're reading way too deep into this.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, don't know what the
Okay, again,
This is all the same
royal?
person.
Yeah. So we've been
I
told
got
it's a. Have a stab at who you think it is and what you think their role, or the descriptor around them might have been.
Is it anything in life or is it specific to video game?
Specific to
You're on a
video game.
podcast,
I'm
right?
insulted now that you can't. That now you know. I thought this was too easy. Get her out of the gallery. So this music makes me want to kick people out. Who do you think that is?
Someone royal?
Who do you think that is?
Oh, it's a Mario character?
Look at the one on the left.
Well, that gives Mario,
Yeah.
but the rest don't.
Yeah, I think,
Fuck off.
that's fair.
Like,
I think that's a reasonable thing to say.
If it is Mario, then
Yeah.
it's definitely the left.
Yeah.
The other two are interpretation. It's like the one in the middle, a love child of him and Peach.
You could say that.
Potentially. Okay, let's narrow this down. We reckon it's Mario.
Yeah.
And Mario doing what? Or Mario.
You've made reference to the other part of this. It's Mario, but what's different about Mario?
Is a king?
Yeah. A royal Mario.
A royal
But maybe
Mario.
a little bit of role reversal. Maybe not a king. Maybe on the other side of
Queen?
things. Well, potentially.
Think younger.
What do they wear?
A prince.
Other
Yeah?
side.
Princess.
Wears a
Crown.
close enough. Yep, it's Mario.
Mario in a tiara.
It's Mario in a tiara.
I'm sorry, that's a crown. Tiaras and crowns are two different things.
You try and
I
scoff
would
that
say
fucking
that-
rock, okay? She is right. They are all crowns, but it was really. I mean, Peter, I would say potentially.
I don't know which one I
all
drew.
of them. Who would know? Good
Who
point.
would know
Second
which
part of
one
the
I
game. Let's
made?
not ruin that. All right. So now your job is to identify, and you might have to remove the pip for this one, Josh. I forgot that the plaques cover them when you do reveal them. Anyone want to have a stab at who you think made which one?
The one on the left is definitely Ruby.
Okay, and then the one.
Why would you say that?
Well, actually, it's between two.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Say why you would say that, please. Quickly.
Just when I think of someone that'll get close to the 5.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Okay, fair.
Okay, it's far left one is Ruby, and why?
You think it's the best rendering of Mario? And
It's the most similar. Like, I can look at that and say, that's a Mario character. I might not know who.
Yeah.
But I can tell. The one in the middle is giving Peter.
Right.
I mean,
why?
it looks like me. Don't be misled.
So you think it just looks like pizza? That's why that one's Peter.
The right is you then.
Why?
Because the other two are gone.
By process of elimination. That's the critique you are.
Right.
All right. So you reckon it's
You
Ruby,
fool.
Ruby, Peter, me.
fool.
Josh, let's reveal. Oh.
I got one right.
I gotta give you credit. That is a Mario-looking piece of
It
rock.
is.
It looks like Mario.
Yeah.
But it was
Very
all
I
the
think
rest.
it's the eyes.
It's a big nose, a tash, and the eyes.
Yeah.
I just got the face, and then I was like, why don't I make the whole cap a tiara?
I see.
So the whole cap is the silver, and then I put little specks of diamond on it, but it doesn't really
Very
render
nice.
that well. Yeah.
I'm
Ruby.
crying.
There's two more to go, don't worry. Ruby, yours very well formed. Good painting
you.
there and everything.
Thank you.
The choice of light color moustache was a bold one.
Well, it's brown.
It's
ginger.
black. It's very, very, very dark brown but he has brown hair. And then I fucked up because I gave him black hair where he's meant to have brown hair, black moustache.
Yeah.
And you went like full King Louis with a wig
There's
on.
too much hair.
I also went
Yeah.
to put an M on the crown, like a Mario cap.
I see an
and
M.
Now you can see.
Well, see,
it.
I was trying to give him a peaches tiara.
Yours is the closest to a tiara.
Yours is a
Yeah.
tiara for sure.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Beamer,
Yeah.
for your recommendation of Mario in a tiara. Let's now move further down the gallery. Come down to this wing. It's all in wings, and we'll have a look at
We need
another
a
three.
we need a clopping on stone floors effect. for that.
Speeches. Ting,
Hang
ting,
on.
ting, ting.
Wait.
Oh, I hate that.
That's pretty good though.
That's not bad. All right, and we're off to gallery area number 2. Let's reveal.
Wow.
All
I
right.
mean, I can figure this one out quite quickly.
Sure.
But there's a lot of trauma in this.
There's a sadness.
There
There's a
is.
sadness in-
Like, it's, yeah.
Josh, have we just hit the underwater music? If you could give us a little. This is the saddest song in Donkey
Hang
Kong
on, let me
music.
get the tears back out.
Oh my god.
Like, I just,
Is he punching a dart?
and like, you look at him and he just looks like he's just been caught out and he just can't.
He can't what?
Like, he just can't stop.
can't.
He can't stop.
He just can't.
It's a crack pipe. Sad stuff. Okay.
This is sad.
So this is trauma, you reckon, in rock?
It is. It is.
Interesting. He just gotta go fast.
Go, man. I gotta go
very
fast.
good. Oh dear. Okay, interesting.
They've worked him to the bone.
Yep.
What's next?
I don't want to look at this anymore.
Allow me this
Please.
time. Uno, dos, tres.
Whoa. This
really
one.
sucking that one.
this one's giving.
He's gone cross-eyed.
Yeah, that's his own foot.
And we've gone from smoking crack to being asthmatic. It's really telling a story.
Oh yeah.
It's telling a story.
Oh,
Imagine
we're going on a
Sonic
journey.
with asthma wouldn't get very
Like,
far.
like
Yeah.
my asthma inhaler is very much that color, and
Is
it looks
it?
exactly like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And the cross-eyed nature of it.
That's the fact that when you take too many puffs, your heart starts racing and you
Yep.
start going.
Yeah.
And if you look very closely, it looks like there is the nose, but it's kind of just like a phallic stem.
Yeah. That's. It's pokey.
It's
a
pokey.
pokey
Yep.
nose.
The thing to note with this medium that we are working in, malleable rock, no ability to have disjointed or floating objects. All must stem from the one piece of stone.
And I think that's really beautiful symbolism.
I agree.
You know,
That's really beautiful
it really
symbolism.
builds from the fact that, you know, the state that it is.
Quick, the king's coming! Jeez, that's the first jump scare from classical music ever in recorded history.
That was such a Five Nights at Freddy's walk animation, Peter. Holy shit.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you know, there's a beauty in the fact that it's like once you know, you're not putting things together. You basically have to work with what you've got, and you've got to chip away at what you've got.
And every artist on completion goes, Bananza.
Oh, banana.
On completion of the art.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Gotta
full
be clear.
climax.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Bananza.
I don't know.
Okay, but we're
Never heard
detecting,
of that in my
you know,
life.
we might know the character. We just need a few more, you know, clues or art to tell us.
Yes.
Peyton, can you
sure.
pull this?
Pull the fabric. A little more aggressive than that.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh, I'm
my
sorry.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Is what I be saying in the art gallery.
I'm in love with it. I must have
Hang
it.
on,
I
everyone,
must take this
everyone,
home.
everyone.
Name your prize.
Tiny claps.
Tiny claps. Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Just to point out, someone, Duke in the chat, what were these created again? This is a Bananza edition of Slop Model. So this is all done in the sculpt mode that's available in Donkey Kong Bananza.
DK artist.
Yeah, so we're all monkeys throwing shit at shit and stuff.
You know, in the
Sorry, a
beginning-
Bananza edition of what?
Of Next Slop, oh fuck you know, the
Yes! Want to be on today?
Everyone, top models, poses.
we classy.
Cool.
Okay. No, Josh, we're done. Thank you. Okay, that's model number 3. Talk us through what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling.
Now, I'll be honest with you. You know, the first couple, we make jokes about it, but it did still seem quite lighthearted. This definitely is giving me drugs.
This is definitely giving me drugs.
Drugs. Like, I am confused a little bit by the shoe. It looks like he's wearing a shoe and he's just like this.
Oh.
Okay.
That
But
you
that
see
may just
leg
be
there.
like it's very
It's sexy.
it's very octopus Sonic, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
and I'm confused by the choice of it. It's
Interesting that
stub-
you're picking up on certain elements that I think once we look at all 3 of them, you might be able to, I think, pull
Piece
this
it
together.
together.
In
Ruby, if you wouldn't mind. Oh.
I'll do the next one.
Yeah, yeah,
There we
yeah.
Whoa.
go. God,
Why is
imagine
this guy? Was he down when we looked?
I
at
think
the-
he tilted over when,
He
we went,
yeah.
when he pulled the curtain.
He doesn't have a flat bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
So here are your 3 sculptures
Mhm.
by 3 up-and-coming, up-and-comed artists.
They came.
They up and came.
Oh, they
They
can.
can't. Not except for one.
Yeah.
I will-
And there is obviously, as we mentioned, a prompt that was given to the artists to render into.
Sucking or blowing, in your opinion?
That's the exhibition's name.
It's the new conversation piece. We've gone from spitting or swallowing to sucking or
Sucking or
blowing.
blowing.
Yeah. What do you
Yep.
think?
What
What do you see?
It's very sucking.
It's
I-
giving suck.
It's
That's
giving
good.
a lot of suck.
That's
It
good.
is. Well, let's start with the basics. So
Yes.
who's sucking?
I mean, Sonic is sucking.
Sonic is sucking, of
Absolutely,
course.
Sonic is sucking.
Sonic-
In a
Sonic's
lot
been
of art
sucking
I've seen.
since day dot.
Oh!
Yeah. The first one now does have me a little bit looking from the perspective as I could.
Far right?
No, on the left.
Oh, first one.
Sorry,
over there.
sorry. The first one on the left. The two, like in the middle and the right, is giving that sort of the bad things that good people would not touch.
It's a very, very different way of
bad
saying
things.
drugs. The bad
Drugs,
things that good
drugs,
people shan't touch.
alcohol, cigarettes.
We're also at a gallery, so there's a lot of champagne and blow in the bathroom. So help yourself.
But that's
classy
That's
party
classy,
drugs.
yeah.
That's right. What we're seeing here, gutter trash drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So-
fair enough. But by your interpretation,
Yeah.
which might be wrong. All right. But art is in the eye of the beholder.
Art is in the art of the beholder.
I mean, I do have a clear favorite, but that just might be the. But I don't know if they're all doing. Are they all doing independent things that relate to the wider picture?
no, they're all doing the same
The same
thing.
Same prompt.
So they're all smoking.
They're all sucking,
And they're all Sonic.
and we can tell you that the illicit substance that you've recognized that there's a drug. The drug is alcohol.
And I would say, arguably, the biggest clue is in...
Oh, it's a bottle. Is it a bottle? Is that what?
No.
Josh, can we get an incorrect
said
buzzer,
alcohol.
please?
Can we get a replay of when she said the key word?
Imagine if you're in a real gallery and you go, I think I'm seeing bottle. Oh, like you're interpreting, and then you hear in the gallery
Bam,
just,
bam.
A shoey.
That might be correct. We are seeing, in fact, Sonic doing a shoey, which was suggested by the balance.
What shoe is the left one?
That's Sonic's
Sonic's shoe.
Sonic has a red and white striped famous
He's got
sneaker.
red shoes
If
with
anything,
white
that's
stripes.
the most shoe out of all of them.
He's really sucking on it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why. I've never
think
done a
it's the
shoey
angle.
where I've had to really suck.
Like,
Wait, you've done a shoey?
Yeah.
Okay. Classy.
oh, she's in a straw.
I'm a true bloke.
She's a really.
So, gotta give props as well to the designs here, and we'll have to name and shame and praise the artists. But again, out of what you're
Shame
seeing,
first, though.
Shame first, though. Yeah, okay. Then pick your least favorite to favorite, and then we'll name them.
My favorite is on the right.
I said pick least to favorite.
Oh, sorry. My least favorite, based on the fact that it's a shoey, my least favorite is the left. It goes left to right. Definitely. Just because the right is really cute.
Okay.
It's a little ball and it's just really cute.
So who made which one? Name the artiste.
The right one. I'm like, are you going to play tricks on me? Put the same people in the same. So I'm going to put you the right one, you the middle one, and you the left. Have I just done the same order as what I did before?
So you reckon it goes Peter, Ruby, Gus?
Yeah. But that's what the
That
order
was the
before.
order of the first one.
Oh, no.
The music's getting stressful. Minecart madness. I mean, go with your heart. Like if that's what you think it is.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, don't go with
Because
your
art
heart.
is not about the heart, okay?
No.
Art is very much about the literal thing.
And how much money you can make off
Exactly.
it. That's true.
Okay, I'm going to change it. Ruby is the middle. I'm going to say...
That's- you
No,
didn't
that's
change.
already said.
Yeah, you didn't change anything.
You're the middle.
changing the way
Okay, I'm
Peter's the middle.
Yeah.
Peter's the middle. Ruby, you're going to be on the right, and you're going to be on the left.
So it goes Gus, Peter, Ruby.
Yeah.
All right. Josh, let's remove the pip and have a look.
You fool. You fool.
You got it all wrong.
You disgust me.
What I'm learning is I've severely underestimated Peter's ability to do art.
Peter's
Goddamn
ability
right.
to do art.
Because the
You're
thing that
goddamn
throws me
right.
is the ones that I like the most, or I think are the most connected. I'm like, he'd never do that.
I appreciate Ruby gets mad props for, first of all, the
shoe.
color of the shoe,
Yep.
but also I want to point out the two ears and
Yeah.
the pullback thing. Peter,
Yeah.
you did the ears as well. I completely forgot them and fucked up on
You just did a
mine.
mohawk.
Yeah.
I did a mohawk that you can't see. There's a lot of detail behind there you can't
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
And then I forgot. I kind of thought a shoey was like you throw
you
it
drink
back.
it out of the
From
shoe.
the-
But that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruby's
I
got.
think my mistake was not putting a salt, like the bottom of the shoe there.
Yep.
See the black on
Yeah.
the tip of that? If you turn my whole thing around, you see the sole of the shoe on
That's
the top
right.
of it.
So
Yeah.
wait,
It's all about
I-
the angle.
perspective.
Yours is still puff and darts, Pete.
If you
I
could
can't
walk
get
it, yeah.
past it.
It does look like smoking a cigarette.
Very
Yeah,
much
that
so.
looks like a whole cigarette.
Yeah.
They're all beautiful though.
I will
They're-
say,
Your little glob in the mouth.
I know, it's like he's gone.
It's like he's
you got
thrown
a
it.
little flick.
That's perfect.
You gotta,
Doesn't touch
you
the
gotta get the
shoe.
last bit
Yeah.
of the shoey in just like that. Well, there we go. That was number 2, and that was by The Balance. Thank you very much for.
I don't need to know that I've only correctly guessed one artwork. I don't need to remind it of that.
Ruby, would you do us a favor and
just remove
reveal the next artwork
ready?
in the next prompt?
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
A lot of mouth stuff tonight, or no, whatever we're seeing here.
That's...
Okay,
It's a choice.
very much so.
What
What I'm going to take away from this is, and we'll remove chat for a moment, is I appreciate you're probably slightly into games, all that stuff, but you're less nostalgia and ability to recognize characters that have
And
done the rounds.
I was very specific when I was a kid. My mum had a Nintendo 64, that was my console. They refused to buy new ones until I got like the Wii's and stuff like that. And then she also had a Game Boy, and so I played what she played, and it was like Spyro. It was Zelda, like that sort of thing. And that's all I touched. And then I didn't play a single thing. And then I went straight to Wii, where it was like, all right, we're going to do bowling and stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to be bowling.
But it's the thing, it's like, I recognize where they're from. I don't know exactly who it is, but I know, like, I've seen them.
You've seen that head before.
All right.
Yeah.
Forget that. Empty your brain.
Yeah.
What do you like?
The lava head is it lava? Like, what is...
It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
It's
Heart is open.
It's giving lava in the hair.
It's giving lava. Okay.
Like the material that's used in it. Like if we're gonna really nut it down to the fact that it's not just a rock, you know?
It's a molten one.
It's a molten rock. Yep.
I respect
And what else are you seeing as
I
part
am
of
a
this
bit concerned as to whether it's a tongue that's sticking out or whether it's just the nose. And that's
Worth making note of the brown on the end of it.
Oh, no. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm also a little bit concerned about the foreskin looking sort of.
You need to get better lovers.
Sorry. You need a Jewish lover.
Maybe I've never seen one, and that's why.
I also appreciate that the eye line is incorrect on Donkey Kong. So every time he's like either caught in a 1,000-yard stare or just like.
No, but the perspective is he's behind, and whatever's on the back is
the
very
descriptor.
concerning. Yeah.
Or he's like actively averting his gaze. Like,
He's like, I can't.
No one will notice there's a banana on my head. Okay, well, that was artwork number 1 for prompt number 3. Let's bring up the next one. And this is an automated one, so all you have to do for this one is a simple...
oh my fucking god. Sorry.
I would like to argue that how the fuck is anyone meant to know what that is? Well...
This segment's so fucked up.
Like, genuinely. How the fuck... Like, the first one, I could be like, yeah, you know, I
see
can...
something.
I can see it.
Ruby's just in shock.
This looks like
we
something...
broke Ruby, which I'm hoping means
Her
she
own
made
art.
it. She loves her own art that much.
She's just really... It's...
What's it given?
I think...
Last one gave lava. What's this one given?
I think it's giving that we should move on to the next one.
No! Stay on this one. Absorb it.
I've absorbed it.
What are the pieces? What are
Almost-
the components that you recognize here?
Eyeballs. I recognize eyeballs.
All right, well,
they
they're-
are outside of the head.
You're sure they're not marshmallows?
No wrong answers.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Go on. What else do you see?
Spots.
Nah, there's no spots, but what else do you see?
No,
There's no wrong answers.
There's spots.
There's a spot.
I think
gaslight.
it could be sick.
Yeah.
It looks
Potentially.
It's giving preschooler.
Yeah.
Is there 4 legs, or is that just like lumps to the leg and the foot?
Could be anything.
You know, I can't really tell.
Look up the top.
There's red hair. It's not lava though.
Do you remember?
look
Did
closely.
your mum say play this game? No.
Look closely.
Look closely. It might be lava.
Be lava. All right. This one is doing no favors.
Not quite
It's a
sure.
blob. It's a blob.
It's a blob.
I just like.
This looks like something you'd make in Spore that makes the saddest noise in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
Yeah.
like in that what's the Yoga Gabba where they just have the
Oh,
random like
God,
this would
yeah.
just show up and go.
That's true.
Or like something you'd find
It's
in
yoga,
the
yeah.
night garden.
Yeah.
Good nightmare fuel for kids.
Yeah.
Well, for adults, kids love it.
Yeah.
Okay, nightmare fuel. That's what we got from this one. Let's go to our final sculpture of this evening. Part of prompt number 3. Peter, if you wait for the it's just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's a really accurate reaction, actually.
Why are you guys?
Sculpture number 3.
But also, I think it's perfect.
Ponder it.
Oh, I'm pondering.
Oh, banana!
Banana.
Like, I understand that, you know, you can
Sorry,
critique.
it turns into Spanish melodrama. I'm sorry.
Mi questo sole? Escándalo!
I am your mother.
I am your mother!
We are their mother.
This sculpture is vomiting.
This is-
What is going-
But so that's the thing. Look, we can critique my gaming my nostalgia about my gaming knowledge as much as we want.
And we will.
But I will also critique what the fuck is going on with your brains with some of these. Like, there is a certain level of, in the beginning one, there was interpretations of Mario with the tiara on, but it still wasn't concerning. This really invokes a sense of fear and trauma in me.
I mean, that's good art.
I can't tell if things are going in or things are coming out.
Another question of sucking or
Sucking
or
or
blowing.
Back to the sucking and blowing.
Is it sucking? It's giving someone's forcing that down that hole.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I see that.
Like with the eyes, it's giving very much they don't have much.
There's a sadness in these eyes.
It's where the light is in this sculpting thing, that it's casting the shadow down the body of the poor creature.
We've had nothing but wide eye and surprise in all our sculptures this evening.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, you don't know what it is?
I don't know. Can we go to the 3? Because I'm not gonna know.
You can pull this one down, last one.
Can I just?
Over this way.
Other way.
This way. Oh. Yeah.
Final exhibition for this evening of suck and blow.
I'd say this one might even require a picture of the real thing, if I'm honest.
See, like,
it's actually telling a story in reverse or forwards. I can't quite tell.
I would call it evolution, actually. This looks like a Pokemon evolution of some sort.
Holy shit, it does.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what it is, but I want to try and figure out what's happening.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Yeah.
What's happening, Peyton?
Like, I don't know. Is the middle
Sucking
one
or blowing?
Is the middle one a banana?
It is.
Very appropriate as well. You'd think so for Bananza
I would
edition of Next
hope
Slop Model.
so for the middle one. Like for the middle picture, the next thing would have been is it Pikachu's tail. You know what I mean? Like that's the only two things that evokes with me.
Yeah.
So it's banana. Is the last one licking its lips after eating the banana?
No, they're all the same thing.
They're all the same thing.
So maybe
Who
That's
has
just a pink banana.
Maybe
Yeah,
that might have
perhaps
just been
someone ran out of time.
perhaps someone didn't art fast enough.
But you put the little poopy smear on the end?
Perhaps the base was brown. One could assume.
One could assume this is an unfinished, unfully painted model.
Whereas
Almost
there
as
are
if-
two very finished pieces
Very
of art
painted
there.
models
Perhaps
by two.
if the artist had maybe 10 more seconds.
The artist did not have 10 more seconds.
The artist
should have been using the artist's
I think we need to circle back to the fact that despite the unfinished look, sometimes the unfinished art is the art that is the most realistic. You know,
Not if you didn't paint it right.
You know, in
Work
all
better
of
than
the
the clock.
Grecian statues that we observe today,
Yep.
none of them looked like that.
They were all
They've
painted.
Exactly.
They were all painted.
And maybe that's what
You got
happened.
Thatchering away. You've completely regressed to.
And we'll bring down the Iron Curtain.
Can I explain what's going on in
No,
my
because
mind?
I have to
in
guess
this
who's
image?
who.
Oh no. I want to tell the story that
Please,
this is telling for
can
me.
I need you to speak it to me in a really calm and like you are
But as
educating me on
don't
the
worry.
history.
It needs no words at all. Only a close up, Josh, if you could. Thank you.
I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
yeah.
Didn't love it.
But it's real.
You're doing a full Yoko
Kinda gross.
analysis of it. Like,
Yeah.
What does this say to you?
Did you lick your lips afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
I
It
missed
goes-
that bit.
Because you had
And licks its
in the
lips.
mouth.
I was like, did she just
Spit it out.
Is
Lick
it
the
the-
lips.
It's good.
Is it Mario again?
Close.
No, I'm trying to. It's the
What an interesting thing to say.
no, as in like not Mario, but from the universe.
Yeah.
It is from
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
universe.
I don't know what the
Universe.
I don't know what the pink one's called.
But you know it's the pink one.
It's
Yeah.
the pink one from Mario.
The
Yeah.
pink one with a big sucky mouth?
With the
Yep.
Yeah.
and you can ride it.
Ooh, no.
Can you ride it? No, you
Ride
can't.
her. But you can ride Yoshi.
Yeah, you can ride Yoshi. It's the same species,
No,
but I don't
but
kind
close.
of.
But close, but close,
Sorry.
but close, but
I'll-
close. It's
Yeah.
okay. We won't invite you to these things again.
I
It's
got asked in
embarrassing.
trivia what type of thing Bowser was.
Turtle.
No.
Cooper?
Yeah.
Nah,
He's a
okay.
Koopa.
See? Exactly.
Ah, second
Koopas
guess.
are turtles.
Pink thing from Mario. Doing what?
Spitting out a banana?
Close enough.
Close enough.
It could be spitting, it could be sucking, it could be eating, and in this case, it is Birdo eating a banana as suggested by Serpens.
Forcefully?
Sure.
Or by choice.
It depends if the artist wants to really
The
force
end
that
one
thing
is
in.
giving the choice. The middle one, not so much.
Very true. Part 2, for the final time this evening, Peyton, is your job to identify the artiste behind each model. Currently, you have not gotten any of these right, I believe.
Or one.
You've got
One
one
correct.
right.
Right one.
I also want to say, you guys couldn't see chat, but when the first one was on screen,
Yeah.
Nick Belling in the chat said, "This is a difficult wank."
And what did he
But
say
he
by the
got it
third
done.
one? What did he say by the third one?
I
Did he
think
s-
he finished.
Yeah,
I think he was done.
that was
yeah.
it. That's what set him
He
off.
got it done.
Yep. Peyton, starting from the left to right, name artists, please.
I'm gonna go Peter, Gus, Ruby.
Peter, Gus, Ruby. Joshua, if you'd be so kind as to reveal the plaques. Ding, ding.
Oh.
No, ding.
See, okay, so the middle one I thought was Peter, but then your reaction to when we saw that one on the left, I was like, oh, it couldn't be you.
It's acting, my dear.
There's
A
definitely
type of
some
art.
gaming going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
I believed, I trust you too
So
much.
you got Ruby's one correct, but no,
did.
me and Peter switcheroo.
You're
Peter,
both traumatic.
And yeah,
I'm
that
good-
was supposed to be a banana, but I ran out of time before I could paint it.
It doesn't matter. At least the being, I knew, I could see the being. you know?
Right?
While we're on excuses, I will point out that that is my third model, and I did it while I was tutorializing
true.
to Peter and Ruby. So there was the pressure of them watching me. I'm like, so you've got the sculpt tools, and I ran them through how to do it, and halfway through they're like, what the fuck are you making? I'm like, I'm not sure. And it just kept going.
That's true.
And
You were talking for the whole 5 minutes. You were
that's
making
true.
that.
So
Peter?
that led to
Yeah.
a slightly skewed art. But let's have a quick walk back down through the gallery and memory lane and look at the three different sets of three artwork. These were, of course, Birdo eating a banana, as suggested by Serpens. The first gallery, or wing, showed us... Second gallery was Sonic doing a shoey.
You said go back through.
Yeah, we're walking back up
We're
the
walking
hall.
back through.
We're walking back up the hall.
Very
Yeah,
good.
We're
Oh, I
going
li-
towards the exit.
Very good. This was the balance. And finally, near the entrance and the gift store, this is, of course, Mario in a tiara, as suggested by BMAC. All made using the Donkey Kong Bananza sculpt mode in a segment we call Next Slop Model. But fuck you.
Are you? Which order did you do it in? Which one did you do first?
Mario.
The way you saw
Mario,
them.
Sonic.
Yeah, as you saw.
So why did you get slowly more traumatized throughout it? Like, is that the journey you went on as an artiste?
I'm not making any choices.
Yeah.
Whatever happens to the canvas stays on the canvas.
It was a strict 5 with no real time to plan it, so it's just once it starts, you just keep
Birdo,
going.
I don't know. Mario and Sonic have enough distinguishing features that it's like, get them done, and then you can work on the extra component.
Well,
Birdo, I don't know. well
A
enough.
big difference with this one is that in DK Artists there are like different bases that you can work
You can
off
start
of.
with, from a Donkey Kong or an apple or a banana or something else. And
Yeah,
so
or another character.
that could help, but it also could kind of hinder as
Can
well.
I petition that at some point you do this, but like get an actual something and
Yes.
have to chip away at it?
End of the
Oh
year,
my
Christmas
God.
special, we'll get a wheel and we'll throw some clay down and we'll
sculpt.
just like properly sculpt in the real time. I love it.
I would love
that.
to.
Yeah.
We'll get back for that. Thank you for judging our art.
I did really well.
That's the segment over. And that's ad break time.
Tonight, our old reviews have been dug up from the depths of the internet to test our memory. We must identify the game that we talked about so passionately in our past.
If blank years were not enough to get this thing into shape, then what good will blank weeks or blank months be?
I actually vividly remember this line. I legitimately don't remember which game it is from.
I know this is a live service game,
Yeah.
and I know it will be updated with patches and DLC, but you cannot unbake a cake.
Very nice.
And what's wrong with blank is baked so deep into its crust that the whole components of the game's mechanics and its engine would be need to ripped out and replaced in order to fix them.
I'm almost certain this is Anthem.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's Anthem.
The central thesis I'm going to put forward is that blank isn't really a very good roguelike, but that doesn't mean it's not an amazing game.
I cannot think of what this is.
Should we see clue 2?
Yes.
When it comes to blank, there's going to be 3 categories of people. There's going to be people like myself who fucking love it. There's going to be people who just have no interest in it because it's not their cup of tea. And then there's going to be this third category of people who want to love it, but they just can't break through the
yes.
structure.
No, I know what it is.
The
Yep.
difficulty,
Yep.
the repetitiveness.
It's Sifu.
Oh, yeah.
That is incorrect.
Oh, that's good. It's not Sifu.
I think this, you probably should get it from Clue 3. This is going to be a weird review because I love this game so much that when I just started obsessing over its design and just thinking about it all the time. You know that meme that's like, I bet he's thinking about other women. And I'm over on the other side of the bed like, is there enough synergy in Blank's itemization or not? That's me.
It's not Risk of Rain, is it?
No.
No? Nobody Saves the World?
No. Should we do a tape reveal?
I think we have to do a tape reveal. I think it has to be done. Let's roll it. So look, this is going to be a weird review.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah, I was totally obsessed with that game. One of the best games I played that year. Oh man,
One of the only games many people with the PlayStation 5 played that year.
That's true. There weren't that many of them.
And now a word from our sponsor.
What used to be okay is now deemed quite risque. No matter what you say, it's a sex thing. Put numbers on a line, and most of them are fine. Except for 69, it's a sex thing. Back pockets not above this euphemistic love. Take Gus's magic glove, it's a sex thing. A golfer has a wedge, in cricket you might sledge, but if you try to wedge, you'll start a row. No matter what it is, it's gonna make you jizz, 'cause everything's a sex thing now.
Welcome back to the show. We saw a sex thing by Muso for Hire, and we also saw the ad for socials. Socials are social media pieces of content that we make here at Backpocket and deliver to you via our social media platforms. At Backpocket Vids on YouTube, at Backpocket Vids on Instagram, at Backpocket Vids on TikTok. I'm just making sure she's nodding. At Backpocket, back_pocket on Twitch Talk.
Twitch Talk, everybody.
Now, we couldn't make this show without the support of our patrons, including one very special patron, our business pocket partner, Burry Burry.
Darling, hold my hand.
No,
Wrong.
Oh my
Burry
god.
Burry is an Australian IP lawyer. We'll use the ISO of that. Burry Burry is an IP lawyer with a passion for working with indie developers. Her work involves assisting game developers and creators with protecting their IP. And not just protecting their IP, securing screen agency funding, negotiating with publishers. That is meant to have an end in front of it. If you're a working game dev that finds the legal side of the industry to be a bit of a blur and you want to make sure you're getting the most out of your deals with the big dogs, Burry Burry will fight for you. And if you don't use Burry Burry, we will fight you.
Darling,
oh fuck! No,
I'm sorry. Of all people that I could sing for, Burry Burry is the one.
Head
Appreciate
to
it.
bfrancis at, well, don't, that's not a website. Email bfrancis@tglaw.com.au to get your IP protected.
And don't
Peyton, you're working on a video game product. It's in Minecraft, though. You probably can't do anything about that. Burry Burry,
Minecraft.
Oh
I
my
see her-
god, she does it again.
I see her in chat, Burry Burry.
Every
Thank you so
time
much for
she's in the
donating.
chat.
Oh my god,
Swifty.
He's a subscriber.
Yay!
I really needed that. I hate watching the ads on this fucking show, man.
While we've got you, tell me how you would help Peyton secure ownership of the IP to a Lord of the Rings Middle-earth recreation in the video game Minecraft. And I want Peyton to get all of the money.
Jesus, that's a
Can you
litigious
make that
nightmare.
happen?
With one simple...
All good if not.
All good if not. All good if not.
I can't
That's
read.
between me and her.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
lawyer patient confidentiality.
They're not patient.
You have to be patient in the legal system.
That's very true.
You
but
have
you
to be
don't with Buri
patient.
Buri because she'll get the job done on time.
Oh, very quickly.
How's that for a sell? Thank you, Buri
If there's
Buri.
anyone who can take on the full might of Microsoft's legal team, I
It's not
reckon it's her.
Microsoft.
And the Tolkien.
It is.
It's the Tolkien estate. It's,
Oh,
it's all
well,
them.
yeah, okay.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all them.
So, yeah, she'd like Minecraft and all the Lord of the Rings, please.
And if you can just get some Disney while you're at it, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Pick me up some
Maybe,
Disney while you're at
you
it.
know what? Get me a Disney animated / live action version of Minecraft Middle Earth server storyline.
And I'd like...
Also, not too litigious, some Nintendo stuff for me, please.
Absolutely,
Bru-Bru, while you're
absolutely.
We're going to need a Birdo IP for what I'm planning.
I like the way we're just shopping for IP and she's behind us with the cart being like, can't have that, can't have that.
I need access to Walton Goggins' likeness for a mysterious project I'm not
Yeah,
really
just
sure he'd
shave-
give you
shave
that.
I feel like
my-
he would
shave
just
my
do it.
hairline back. You've got me.
True,
That's
and I'll just
true.
give you some big old teeth. Yeah.
Who the fuck
What was that laugh?
was that? That's
I
not
just-
your
I
laugh.
just like thinking about Pete with no hair.
That was you laughing?
You've
That's
never...
multiple people.
Who else
That
is up
sounded
here?
like
This
three
is
people.
new haircut Josh laugh.
Who else is up here?
No one. That's what was concerning to us.
It sounded like so many
Burry Burry's drawing the
people.
line at Nintendo, and that seems reasonable to
That's
me.
fair.
But
That's
anything
fine.
else,
Everything else we can have.
Burry Burry's got your back.
Me.
But I
We're
want things
all
too.
chipping in now. We
Yeah.
all want a piece of the action. We're not done with the show yet. We've got some very good gameplay.
I bet there's like 3 people in the bathroom hiding out that Josh has been keeping there as a secret.
Yeah, yeah.
I do
Brought to
not
us by
trust
Dump
that.
Days.
Darling, hold my hand.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh, won't you hold my hand?
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
When Dump
And
Days,
right now,
when
that's,
Dump Days,
that's the
That's
next
Yeah.
the rest
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
the next
Yep.
part.
We'll talk about an
I'm so
offer.
glad we rehearsed this, guys. It went perfectly.
It's almost as if we only planned it during the
when
break.
Dump Days, but
Darling, have.
Should we redo it?
No.
Cause I don't wanna work in my new.
and when Dump Days sponsors a sec,
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
I think it's actually really accurate to put it there.
and when Dump Days sponsors a segment, he sends in one of his fine comic strips. How many panels have we got today?
one.
That's not a strip.
That's just a bit.
That's just a panel.
That's just a panel.
The talented one. Peyton, only one voice.
Okay.
I'll be the
You can be
the title.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I get to be a landlord for the first time in my life.
The lesser of two weevils.
Alright, she wanna this every month.
Jesus.
You shit face.
There's more than one syllable.
You want to have one more go at that?
That's how my landlord.
That was
No,
it.
That's pretty accurate.
That's your
That was
landlord.
Is this like a play on words? It's like the lesser of two evils.
No, lesser is the official term for.
Is it the official term?
Yeah.
The lesser of.
I don't
two
think
evils.
Lisa is the term. I think
That's my mother's
I
a
thought
name.
it was
lesser.
Lisa.
A
But
lesser
also-
is
Hey,
someone
That's
who
my
signs a lease.
goddamn mother's
The lesser of two
name out of your
weevils.
mouth.
So does
I'll
that
take
mean the
your
rent that
mother's
they're
mouth
paying
off of my
is to
mouth,
be
I will.
themselves?
Well, they're two weevils.
So
and
instead of the
one's-
lesser with an E, which is our fine friend who's probably in the chat right now.
Yeah.
It's the lessor, so the
person that's
doing
leasing.
the leasing.
But
to
if they're the leasing of two weevils, that indicates that they are leasing the two weevils. So the rent that they're
No, no,
paying.
No, it's not possessive. It's
no,
the lesser
they are
being
they are the two weevils lessor.
They're their landlord.
Yes.
the landlord of
But you're
the
right, it
weevils.
could be interpreted that they are being leased by this lessor.
Much like the artwork, we're digging far too deep into this than
Thank you,
needs.
Dump Days.
Thank you, Dump
Thank you, Dump
Days.
Days.
Dump Days.
Fine
Love
work as
you.
always. And got us talking and thinking.
It's always important.
Pondering.
And are they sucking or blowing?
That's always what I'm asking.
Now, we might be up Schitt's Creek, but we have a paddle. We have two paddles, in fact. To get through the course in paddle, paddle, paddle. Now, we're going to take turns in teams
You
to get
practice
as
this.
far as we can through this level. We've all got 5 minutes. Let's paddle.
And
are
you
the
shut
teams?
on my
What
singing.
are the teams?
The
What are
teams, let's see Gus and Ruby start. Two best friends.
All right.
Best friends.
two
best friends that anyone
Anybody could have. We're the two best
I
friends
went
that
Wicked.
anybody could have.
Okay, are we just resumeing?
I reckon.
So, what the fuck is this game?
So you got to paddle. I've never played it. I don't know.
I think you can have an explore first, like have a feel.
Oh.
Okay.
We've got to work together.
Wait, hang on.
Now both of you can control the camera.
That's the camera. A is paddle.
A is paddle. That's it, and then
look,
restart
they
the
look like
select button.
look at the eyes. They look like our models from before.
Oh, I like
Amazing.
Okay, so Ruby, if we just keep the camera, I'm that side, you're that side.
What a beautiful day to go on a paddle adventure.
Darling.
So true.
Okay, have we got any other controls, or was it just this?
Paddle.
It's just that.
It's paddle.
So, I
So
think,
when you're ready, you restart.
Okay.
All right, restart.
Ready,
It's
Ruby?
just no.
No, you
It's-
crazy.
it's
There's a
just
button
the
for
button.
restart. Just hit the back button. This one.
No, it's a select. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, go!
You're
Ruby,
on.
let's go.
No.
Oh, the timer didn't restart.
One.
Yeah, okay, maybe we do have to
We didn't
restart.
need to exit.
Sorry.
There's different hats. Oh, we can put cowboy hats on.
Okay, wait, Ruby, don't.
We're gonna win this.
Hands
we're
off.
going to start.
Josh.
Yeah,
what-
start.
means we have to
yeah,
work
no,
together.
you're
Okay.
good. You're good. Local, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
be on.
Main level. And then go right twice.
Yeah.
We're starting when this
You're
starts.
gonna go right twice. Yep.
Beautiful
Ready?
start.
3, 2,
Let's just calm. What do you want to do?
Paddle.
Go. Do you want to do? You don't want to go simultaneously? What do you reckon?
a beautiful day
That's it.
to
What,
go
okay.
on a
Okay.
paddle
3, 2,
adventure.
1. 1, 2, paddle. 1, 2, paddle. 1, 2, paddle.
How about
These
Mal?
guys need.
Not-
they
Mal.
need a cock's
Mal.
Because
head.
I need 1, 2, paddle.
Why are we doing 1, 2 paddle?
Because it gives us a little bit of a lead up. Otherwise, you're just going.
But then we're going incredibly slow.
Okay.
These guys are
Okay, how
awful.
about on every 2? I'm going to go
That's
1,
what,
2.
That's what I was fucking saying. 1, 2.
One,
I'll go on the ones.
2. 1, 2.
3,
1,
2.
2.
Now you a bit more?
2. 1, 2.
3.
What?
No,
1,
keep going.
2.
We keep
1,
going.
2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
But I'm going to stop and miss one on purpose when we go around the corner.
1, 2.
Keep the count up. That's good stuff.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 2.
You, me. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2.
It appears they forgot
2,
every count.
2, me, 2,
One,
me.
2.
You,
1,
3, 8.
2.
1, me,
1,
2.
2. 1, 2. 1.
Wait, stop.
You. Oh, fuck it. Let's
1,
just go.
2.
You.
No.
Back to the
So it's
start.
rubber.
No.
No, you keep going. You got 5 minutes.
Oh,
You gotta
let's
get as far
fucking
as
go,
possible.
Ruby.
2. No.
You just keep going,
Okay.
and I'll compensate. Because I can.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. You just keep going.
Gongaga. 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 Oh.
That's it. You. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I was trying to turn the camera.
1, 2, 3. Go.
It's important to stand up afterwards.
It's important to stand up afterwards.
What the rock spot? Oh,
Darling,
fuck.
hold my hand.
Okay. If we go.
I want you to hold my hand.
I like we're just doing it without any
Okay.
communication now.
Okay,
We're like,
okay.
Counting is not the right way to play this game.
Shut
I
up,
think.
Josh.
No, I'm trying to help. I'm
All
trying
right.
to help.
What's the right way to play, Josh?
Feel.
Okay.
doing it, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Feel, game of
Vibes alone.
feels.
Vibes alone.
Feels.
Vibes alone.
You've really got to know your partner, you know.
That's not me.
Ooh. Okay.
And these.
We haven't got around this
Paul?
fucking corner.
Paulton.
Okay. We got to be careful, especially coming up to
Let's
the.
halve the speed, but keep it this feel.
Paulton.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Paulton MacGyver.
Steve.
A little faster, not too much.
From Minecraft.
Yeah.
All right,
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
stop.
Okay, you're halfway through your time now.
Go. Sorry, that's on me.
Yeah, that wasn't.
That
me.
was good speed.
Yeah, but
really
let
like the
me
same
turn the
spot
camera.
of the
Okay,
wall.
you're.
Yeah, these
okay.
guys
Because
suck
we've got to
ass.
turn the camera once we're going.
I'll tell you what, these guys
around
are
the
sucking
corner.
and blowing.
One.
But you know what? They're not blowing up their friggin' boat.
Okay.
we
Stop.
are.
Well, they have
we
to
apologize.
constantly be
Stop,
blowing up their
stop.
boat
Little
because they
more
keep
forward.
stopping the
Stop,
thing.
stop.
Yeah.
Because we're just gonna float a little. Yep.
Popping
keep
or
going.
exploding.
Yep.
Straighten up.
1, 2, 3.
You.
Go.
Oh, we're by feel
go,
again?
Go.
Sorry, I
go,
blew one of
go,
them.
go.
All right, so it's by feel
Wow.
on the
Go,
straights
go.
until
Looks
slow
like
down,
I'm
slow
going
down.
Until go.
Bit more.
Bit more.
All right, me. Oh shit.
Go. Oh fuck.
Stop. Okay. Let's get right up to it, and then we'll go panic paddle. Little. All right.
And panic.
Good stuff. Stop. This is good, Ruby. Need a little from you.
Need a little from you.
And
No, not panic. Not let it go past.
Don't worry
And
about it.
go.
Panic, 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 panic.
Jesus. Oh. Okay, no, stop.
Close to checkpoint.
I'll go. Now go.
Go.
Checkpoint. Fuck me.
Yeah!
Nice.
Let's go. Wait, we're going the wrong way?
Maybe.
2 ways.
Okay.
All right. What does this sign say?
Go to a
The
checkpoint.
You got a whole
right.
minute. You got a whole another minute.
The right way is the more difficult, but you might win something.
A
To the
hat.
right.
It's probably a hat.
Turn the
go
camera.
left.
Turn the camera.
The further you get, the better.
Okay. Go.
Not yet. Not yet. Next
not
one.
yet. Don't worry about
Go a
it.
little further forward. Now.
Let's go.
Stop.
left.
I was gonna say.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Let's get right up. One more from you.
Is the red at the top there?
Ready?
That's
and
their boat
go.
in the course, yeah.
Beautiful.
And the yellow markers along that top bar
A little
are the
more from you.
checkpoints.
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
You go. Okay, go. Yeah, go.
Stop.
Stop.
Go, 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 go.
Oh,
neither of them
that
stopped.
wasn't my wasn't my
Neither
fault.
of them stopped.
That wasn't my. What the fuck? Go. We're running out of time. We're going the other side this way. This time.
Okay.
Go. Panic paddle. Panic paddle. Go, Ruby. Go.
Okay.
Go. 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 Go.
Just go. Just keep
I'm
going. Just keep
going.
going.
Fuck. And we're that's time.
That's 5 minutes.
That's basically time.
All right, so you made it. You made it past the first
wheelies,
checkpoint.
baby.
You made it past the first checkpoint.
We did.
Yeah.
That's all right.
All right, Peyton and I'll
that's
have
a
a crack.
sweaty
We're
one.
doing
Enjoy.
Okay, so what
I got
are
it.
the controls?
Paddle.
Well, oh yeah, we may let's. Oh, I
A
already
is paddle.
Paddle.
Oh man. We got good.
We got good. We got past the
We
checkpoint.
got very good.
Can we just do a little test
We'll
while
do a
we're in
little
the
test
space?
and then we'll
Totally.
reset. Yeah.
3, 2,
Let's
1.
paddle hard.
1, 2. 1, 2.
No, it's gonna be and stroke and stroke and stroke.
That's not
and
bad.
Stroke and stroke and.
Good.
Are we stroking on the and?
Stroke and stroke and stroke.
Yeah,
And
no.
Are we stroking on and?
You were going crazy.
Are we stroking on and?
You were going mental. You're like and stroke, and you're like and stroke.
and stroke.
Is this your
and
practice?
Stroke and yeah, stroke
Okay.
and stroke
What a
and
beautiful
stroke.
day to
Leave it
go
in
on
to
a
watch.
paddle
Stroke and
adventure.
stroke and stroke and stroke and let's go.
Okay.
No.
Nice.
You guys can do it.
You're so screwed.
And
Outfits.
then what we'll do is when we have to turn corners, we point to who's doing the and stroke. We
Oh
just
yeah,
keep
take
doing
your
the
hand
and
off the
stroke.
control. That's a good plan.
Oh yeah! What?
Ready?
Okay.
2, 1.
And
Stroke.
stroke and stroke
One,
and
two,
stroke and stroke
stroke,
and stroke
stroke,
and stroke
and
and
stroke,
stroke
and
and
stroke,
stroke
and
and
stroke,
stroke
one,
and
stroke,
stroke and
and
stroke
stroke,
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 and stroke
and
and
stroke,
stroke and
and
stroke
stroke,
and
stroke,
stroke and
and
stroke
stroke,
and
and
stroke
stroke,
and
and
stroke
stroke,
and
and
stroke and
stroke,
stroke and
and
stroke
stroke,
and stroke and stroke and stroke and stroke
It's a very probably
and
niche
I'm gonna
part
stroke.
of our audience
Me.
who are really enjoying this at the moment.
No, just me, just me.
Yeah.
Now you,
yeah.
now just you. All right, now we
nice,
straighten up
nice.
and stroke and stroke and stroke. You go, you. And stroke and stroke and stroke
Yeah,
and stroke
yeah,
and stroke
yeah,
and stroke.
yeah.
Stroking
What are
hard.
you doing?
Go.
Go.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Nice. Very
All
nice.
right, just me. And hold. And stroke and stroke and stroke. Now you.
And stroke. And
Good luck
stroke.
with these.
Okay. And stroke and stroke
I think they're
and
gonna nail
stroke
it.
Nah,
and
they're
stroke
gonna fuck
and
these up.
stroke. You need to go a little bit. Yep. Nice.
So polite.
A little more. One more. Yep. We good? Okay. Let's go. One little touch. Yeah, cool. Hold there. We're gonna go on the next one. And stroke.
Stroke.
And stroke. And stroke. And stroke. And stroke. Nice. Oh, that's you.
Oh.
You. Good. Nice. Hold there. And
Excuse
stroke.
me.
And stroke. And stroke.
That was sabotage.
Oh, we're fucked. Oh, good save.
Oh my god. Oh.
Turn around. Peter, turn around.
Every now and then.
Hold there.
Wait.
Hold there. Hold there. And stroke. And stroke. Oh,
Come on. Yeah. All right, you can do it.
Can
You
we
can
just
do
pop
it.
once? Oh, I'm so stressed.
I just need to pop
Good
once.
job.
Well done.
One pop.
All right, we're going left.
All right.
Left, the boring way. Sure.
Well, we want to get distance because we prioritize that. Is that you or
We
me?
prioritize winning. You're turning right, yeah.
Who does the voices in this thing?
Stop rowing!
You will.
You kept rowing, Peter.
You weren't rowing hard enough.
This is after
Okay,
all
we
the
can do this, we can do
tension
this.
from
And
before.
stroke, and stroke, and stroke, and stroke, and I'm having a stroke.
And everyone at home, stroke with us.
Well, keep paddling, keep paddling. You got to go hard. If we're
Pop
drifting
too
that way,
early.
you got to go hard. Because you got to turn the boat like you saved me before. Yep, that's good. Yep. You. Yep. And now I join you. Yep.
Can you turn the camera? Because I don't want to be
Yep.
trusted with that.
Yep.
I'm going this is
Okay.
the easy way. Wimp way?
Yeah, this is the easy way. Yeah. But I mean,
And-
is it?
The winners are wimps. This is good. Hold. And get ready. And stroke.
Oh, went on an end there. Cheeky.
Oh.
Nice. Good shit.
All
Good
right.
shit. It is a game of feel.
All right, I'm trusting you.
Yeah. Yep. Now you give me one. Give me one. Give me another one. Yeah. Give me one of those. Yeah. Nice. It's a nice.
I think I preferred the stroking.
Give me one.
Give me that.
Whoa,
I'd
whoa,
like another one of
whoa,
those.
whoa. Calm down, buddy.
You guys just beat Ruby and Gus.
Yeah.
Cool.
Holding. Oh, that was very close to our nose.
I just want to get to the next checkpoint, and then I'll
Me
feel
too.
accomplished.
Oh.
And go.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
I
Trusting
think
you.
we're feeling this actually.
Yeah. You're doing really well.
I'm hearing a lot from the peanut gallery to the right of me.
We're gonna hold.
Go,
it.
you keep going.
Oh.
Oh,
And go.
And go.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh, we flew too close to the sun.
And then the frustration.
All right, let's go right.
All right, let's test ourselves. We had a natural rhythm.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, sick drift, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The camera's harder than the.
Oh, it is so hard.
Hold.
The sheer willing of it to be like.
All right, we got this.
Yeah.
So
Speed
does it
run,
count
30
that we've
seconds.
already gotten further, or do we have to be there at the end?
Yeah,
no one really wins at this.
I mean, someone does.
Look
You
at the
guys
death
have set the
counter.
high score. It's
Cool.
fine.
And that's all that
Death
matters.
counter, that's crazy.
There's a kilometers per hour meeting on the right.
Yeah.
Oh,
How fast
we
can
went
you
the
go?
fastest. Easily.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Sometimes.
Go. That's 5 minutes, folks.
Oh,
No, so
darling,
it's paddle,
hold my
paddle,
hand.
and it's.
I want you hold my hand.
Nothing beats a jet to holiday.
It goes on like this.
Incredible.
And who won?
I think you guys won.
Oh, nobody won that.
Nobody won that.
Oh, I think you did. It's okay.
That's
Thank
a
you
good
so
find.
much, Ruby.
That was a perfect, very good gameplay game. Like simple, bit of co-op, bit of shenanigans, easy to follow, hard to master.
Yeah.
Stupid and it's all right.
I like that it's there was the trend of the how
Foddy.
high can you climb,
Yeah.
Foddy-esque games. That's a fun variation
together.
on that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. Exactly.
Thanks for joining us. Coming up next is the post show. Post show is where we talk to the community, answer questions from the Discord, and have a look at the creative tab of our Discord. Josh, do you have a fine example for us?
Well, just an example.
Fine isn't the word I'd use.
Oh my days. Oh my god.
But they're not even on the right hair. Well, two of them aren't.
You're having your own personal Five Nights at Freddy's.
Look how concerned
I've
I
seen
am.
shit.
Can we zoom in
Yeah.
on my face?
No.
This is like
We can.
We have the technology.
this is like seeing an art person accidentally walk into a
I
furry
mean, it's me
convention.
in that Fassbender movie.
Yeah.
One where he wears a
Fred.
beard.
The movie?
Fred? Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
That's my Frank moment.
That's terrifying.
I'm Henry Cavill and I'm Fassbender.
I love it.
I'm Liv Tyler.
And I'm Mario, but as a princess.
That's it.
And to get access to the post show, you'll need to join the gold tier of the Patreon. We also get access to any and all bonus content we've released in the past and will release in the future, including uncut versions of our playbacks, as well as all the bonus episodes of our old Pocket Buds podcast, and quarterly town hall meetings in our Discord that help shape the show, put everything together, as well as the Pocketeer Discord role, which gives you priority selection for community game nights.
That's a good happy birthday shout out. Speaking of birthdays in the Discord, just constantly birthdays. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of people there, a lot of happy birthdays.
A lot of birthdays.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want a bit of birthday love, get in the Discord.
And you get to be pink for the day.
Yeah, pink for the day.
Like a birdo.
Yeah.
And all these people being born at the moment, they're November. Their parents were having sex.
Yeah, so they were pre-Christmas party.
Yeah.
Work Christmas party.
Yeah.
Work Christmas
nice.
party.
Yeah,
True. So yeah, you can head on over to the Patreon and join the gold tier or above if you'd like to join us in the post show, or even join the merch pocket tier if you'd like to get that fresh hot pocket. Oh my god!
Oh, just show it to us one more
called?
time, Joshua.
Photo Recall.
That's
Recall
it.
notebook.
There it
Photo
is.
Recall notebook. It's cool as hell.
Can we zoom in on that, Josh? There's some funny
And Josh,
detail.
can you make Gus wide really quick?
Yeah, this will be the next batch going out. So again, jump on there now for 3 months, and you'll receive this. And then, if you want to stick around on it, ongoing merch throughout the year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Also, post-show spruiking, as we said, had a great little chat last week. Good little fun one. After we had Ralph on the show last week, can you stick around for the post-show?
I'll try.
I know you can.
Fair enough.
That'll be a bit of fun. And
Peyton,
Yeah.
where can we find you?
Well, as of last week, since I started streaming, you can find me on It's Just Peyton. Or it's
just underscore Peyton?
Yes.
Yeah.
On Twitch. Also the same for Twitter. Otherwise, Instagram is just my name. It's Peyton Kilgour.
okay.
I'll dox myself.
for it.
I live at 25.
Cut the tape.
And you streamed Tales of the Shire?
I
Tales
did.
of the Shire? Is that what it's
Yes.
called? Yeah.
And I'm keen to start doing more now that I've
You got a taste for
back
it.
got a
into
taste
it.
back into it.
Are you
After
going to do
9 months.
more hobbiting around? Or
I need to. I did play it independently. I said I wouldn't, but I did a fair bit of it on Sunday. But I'm
you're
going
allowed
jump
to
back
cheat
in.
on your audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
With yourself.
Everyone does
With
that.
myself.
yeah.
Cheat with myself.
Lovely. So yeah, plans to do a bit more streaming, but just some cozy games, chill games, whatever you feel like.
Yep. And otherwise, you can just catch me on all the stories that I post on Instagram of kitties and life.
Lovely.
Beautiful. Well, that's our show. Thank you so much for joining us, especially those of you who support us on Patreon. Please share the show with your friends and family or else. Sorry, I shouldn't threaten. Head to the backpocket.gg website. That's our website for links to everything. That's our Discords and our socials and also other stuff you can click. We'll be back next week for the same thing but a little bit different.
It will be very different.
Oh, will it?
Yeah,
it will.
not a normal show next week.
Not
We'll
a
talk
normal
about it in the
show
post show.
next week. We'll talk about it in the post show. For those of you at the gold tier and above, we'll see you in the post show where you'll be learning about what's happening next week. And we're going to back it out. Great.
Banana.
Do your best, oh banana.
What? Banana?
Gus, do your best, oh banana. Josh, do your best, oh banana.